Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Yo, let's go! It's the Friday night at Rcade show. Welcome to the show, to the show, to the show. Let's go! It's Friday, Friday night. So let's make a toast and let's say what's up to your show host. We got Brooklyn Medicine, Papa Brad. Don't mess with Nick, so he'll get mad. Steps came in the family. Shout out to the chat room and community. Join us now and let's have some fun. And keep on playing till the night is done. Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Yo, let's go! It's the Friday night at Rcade show. Welcome to the show, to the show, to the show. Let's go! It's Friday. The 1/4 challenge may start a fight, but we always have fun 'cause it's Friday night. We're not like the others, we ain't saying names, 'cause on the show we actually play the game. So crack the beer or spark up the ball. We got solid girl in a tight blue thong. Not being a bear, no, I'm just a man. Gonna shoot my rings while I scream, oh yeah! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Yo, let's go! It's the Friday night at Rcade show. Welcome to the show, to the show, to the show. Let's go! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! Yeah! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! Smash the lights, yeah! Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday, yo! Let's go! It's a Friday night game show! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Happy Friday! Let's go! It's the Friday night at Rcade show. Welcome to the show, to the show, to the show. Let's go! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! Yeah! It's Friday! It's Friday! It's Friday! Smash the light, yeah! It's Friday!
Yes. What is up? Happy Friday, everybody.
Friday.
You the first time you heard the song, right?
Yeah, I didn't know Brooklyn had a new song. I've been sick the last couple weeks. I missed it. Now it's in my head. It's Friday, Friday.
Haven't we been playing that for a year already? What is going on, Brooklyn Menace? Back with the Friday night arcade show, the late night show for the home arcade community. And man, I have half the home arcade community with me
right.
tonight from the Rexer show and the Kev Gret channel. It is Kev Gret.
What's up, everybody? We are with the hotel crew tonight. Brooklyn and Alex.
Invite the maids in.
Yeah, the maids are going to come in. We're going to get turned down service after the show. Woo!
Also, from the Ichabod show, another show I'm kind of a part of, right? Am I at this point?
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys are all part of the Ichabod show.
And iiRcadian. What up, Ichabod Crane?
Woo!
Hey,
Ichabod.
happy to be here.
We also
We had a
have
good time at PJ Wellahan's. We saw some famous people.
Glenn was going to be here with us tonight, but he can't be here with us tonight. But we'll be back with Glenn tomorrow night, probably going out to dinner.
But we got a special guest,
He's,
though,
he's
right?
We
right
do.
here on our
There
What's
he is.
happening?
Brad,
Woohoo!
Brad,
What's happening?
Special guest.
what's going
Looking
on?
good, man.
Should I keep it like this, Brad? Nah, I'll probably just do this.
Yeah, that's better.
And we got I think we got a few
like
people
this
watching.
side?
Yeah.
It literally
yeah.
took me to like the last second
Yeah,
booking
no, I
the
can
show.
see this.
We went out to dinner. By the way, yeah, title of the show, too many YouTubers, because I was planning on having too many YouTubers on the show tonight because we are all together at Too Many Games in Oaks, Pennsylvania. So yeah, we all we all had a relatively easy drive from where we all live, and we all met up. And man, it's been great.
Yeah, dude, I don't do conventions, and this is my first one, I think, in a long, long time. And dude, what a day. We didn't really do much, but we had such a good time.
Dark Realm Gaming, he's just dropping by to leave a thumbs up. That's
All
like,
right.
I'm here to leave a thumbs up.
Get the
Take
thumbs
care
up,
of
get
it.
out of
Doesn't
here.
matter.
Thank you.
Someone else is on that. I'd rather watch
Yeah,
than you.
but he's still gonna give you a thumbs up.
Cornicade must be live.
Yeah.
See, Chaotic BPR there in the chat. Dude, yeah, we really had a good time today. First of all, it was great to meet Glenn. You know, we spent a lot of time with him. Glenn has like prime real estate. When you first walk into Too Many Games, he's pretty much the first person you meet up with. So it's like everyone's got to pass him.
Yeah.
And Glenn's like got the hookup. I got this on my VIP pass, and we all have different passes. And show them the back. Go stand up. Show them the back of your pass.
Look at that
Glenn
name
is
got on the
front
back
and
of every
center.
pass. Wow.
Glenn made
Yes.
it. Look at that.
He's on
He's hit the big time.
pass. And dude, how packed was it today?
It was. I got here
Yeah.
at 2:00 when it opened, and you could barely get a parking spot. It was packed. Everyone having a good time. Smiles everywhere in the crowd. Big crowds, lots of fun, and
A lot of cosplay.
cosplayers everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
I did not expect that because I didn't think it was that type of convention, but you get everybody coming out
There
to
was
this.
like
Yes.
a group of Call of Duty guys or
Yeah,
something that.
yeah, we
and
saw
I was
that.
like, oh no, it's there's like.
Man.
I thought the cops were coming.
I
thought
met
it was some kind of
a
situation.
beautiful cosplayer today that I stopped and had a little chat. I heard her, today I was, you didn't see a lot of live streaming. You'll probably see a lot more of that tomorrow. Today, I was doing more of like the semi-professional 4K type content, which will all be edited together later. Tomorrow, we'll have the 4K camera going. We will have my GoPro strapped to one of us. And also, you could probably expect a lot of live streaming throughout the day. We literally, between Kev and I, we have like a freaking mobile studio out with us.
Yeah.
What's crazy, this is just all like secondary stuff. I did not bring any of my, my studio at home. That stays set up how it is. Yeah. But at least we can throw something together, with this. I hope the sound is okay. I got the mobile Shure mic here. Smaller mic, but it seems to do pretty well with the sound. What did we have for dinner? What was the place? I had told these guys.
PJ Wellahan's.
Yeah, I told them about a hamburger place that I remembered. But as we were after walking for about 20 minutes, I was like, I just want to warn you, I am going by about 3 years ago. So I cannot promise it's there.
There's no hamburger.
It
There's
is
no
now an
hamburger place.
Indian restaurant. So, but Kev had spotted out in the distance.
Yeah.
What did you see,
That
Kev?
was a PJ Wilhan's, which is a chain up here in Philadelphia. I don't know if they're national, but they're basically like your burger place, like a Red Robin type place, and
Yeah, sports bar.
sports bar theme. So we were like, thank goodness, and they had no wait, so we kind of went in there after Brooklyn had us walk for like 3 hours, and
It was packed.
it was packed.
Every massive 10 million YouTuber subscriber channel, they all came in past us, and we were explaining to Ichabod who everybody was.
Yeah, no
I knew
joke.
the one guy. I think his name is Penguins. Is that his name?
No,
The guy with the long straight hair.
I don't think that was Penguins though. It was. I think you're talking about Woods.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
Beat him
maybe it
up.
was
I think
Woods.
it was beat him up. But yeah, no joke. There was a table with about 10 million subscribers total amongst them, just coming in and like 10 deep, rolling at the big boy table.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny to see that. It's like,
Kevin and I went to the Spawn Wave, like they did a live show. It was pretty funny. After we were hanging out over by Glenn, and they were all coming. They must have just finished their show and were coming out. And I was like, let me run over. I like RGT 85, and I like Spawn Wave. So I was like, we ran into beat 'em ups a few times today. And stopped, took a picture with him. Like I tell these guys, I was telling them, like, I don't care about these voice actors. I like YouTubers, So it was pretty funny, because I was talking to RGT and I was like giving them stickers, and I was like, it's like, oh, I'm Brooklyn Menace. And then what did RGT say?
He's like, "Oh, I know you, Brooklyn. I've seen your stuff." He's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, you're in the home arcade community." So he's come across. He just didn't know at that time. It was funny
Yeah.
to see him. He's like, "Oh yeah, nice to meet you." So it was kind of cool to see a big YouTuber mutually recognize and respect us little guys. It was pretty cool.
Kev refused
I was not
to
going
say who he was to anybody due to his association with the Rexer show.
Keep a low profile.
He's like, Brad, he's like, I'm Brooklyn Menace, and this and I just stood there, and he looked at me, and I was like, I ain't
And I'm
telling you,
Brooklyn's friend. I'm definitely not part of the Rexer show.
I did not want to use the word Rexer after what we did on that, we called him out. I was like, nope, hey, it was good to meet you, RGT. I did get some quotes from him in a video that Brooklyn shot.
Yeah.
I asked him about his Arcade 1-Up collection, so we do have some funny clips
That's
from
good.
Sean, RGT, about his Arcade 1-Ups. But yeah, a lot of people we met today. I don't think I said I'm Kev Grant or for the Rexer show. I did not want to handle that heat, Brad.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So they got a lot of pinball machines and arcades there?
Not as many pinball machines, but a lot of arcades, like just older pinball machines.
Yeah, so Brad, you come into this place, and it's obviously, you know what it is. It's a huge warehouse with multiple different sections. All the way in the back, they have the free coin ops, and there's only about 8 pinballs. I have video of it, but no like recent Stearns, nothing that was like they had a Simpsons there, which
So it's not like Southern Fried Gaming where there's like hundreds of machines.
No, and Brad, if I'm being honest, like just walking around just the regular games, there wasn't like a huge amount, and some were down, and I'm like, this place just opened. How do you have some games down already?
Yeah, we'll do it old school style. Could you even see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. Yeah.
That's wood beat 'em ups.
Yeah, so Brad, like on the first day, Brooklyn and I were just kind of like walking around, getting a lay of the land, and so we really didn't dive into playing this stuff. We're gonna definitely do that all day tomorrow. But what surprised me was we got here at like 2:00. Next thing I know, look at my watch, it's 5:00, then it's 7:00.
Yeah, time flies, huh?
You're in this like weird vapor zone where time is just gone. And we're like, what did we do today? We saw panels, we hung out with Glenn, but we didn't really like buy anything. We were scoping out some things, and we didn't play a lot of games.
They have a lot of vendors selling games.
Brad, it's wall to wall vendors, and
Tons of vendors, huh?
you know, Brad,
Me,
Brad,
RGT, and Spawnwave. Sorry to keep cutting you.
I know you're like a collector, so they have everything that you can hope
wow.
for. You know, it was cool. I posted one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. I posted a post about an Action Max mint in box for $150. That's like the original light gun shooter from back in the 80s. It's like it was a VHS system where you played a VHS tape and used your gun to shoot.
Oh
the
my
sensor.
goodness!
Yeah, and I saw one mint in box because I owned one back in '86.
Let me know if you find any of those hard to get Evercade cards.
Speaking
Because
of
I'm on the hunt
Evercade,
for some of the rare ones.
I'm not going to pull this too hard. Right next to us, of course, we have an Evercade here with us.
Oh,
we
you
also
gotta
have
have
an
an
iiRcade. But some stupid person that I don't want to name forgot that you have to bring the power brick.
Oh,
Forget that you have
You know,
to bring it. I
because
just forgot to bring it.
They
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
run
you
on
didn't forget.
batteries.
oh my
I
goodness!
was more concerned with putting blankets over my.
Oh, it's so much work too.
And
Yeah,
All that
exactly.
work, all that
Safe in
work
the
to forget the
car.
power brick. Oh
He's
my
lugging it through
goodness!
the hotel, Brad.
I feel
People's
sorry
looking
for
at
you.
us.
Yeah, you should have seen it, Papa Brad. Everybody's looking at us in the hotel. I'm carrying this thing around.
The iiRcade's not exactly light either. I mean, it's a pretty
No,
beefy.
it's
Even if you
wide,
got the
Brad,
top
as you
half
know.
of it, it's
It's
big and
light
bulky.
It's awkward. It's so wide. You got to put your arms around that.
I'm
thing.
used to carrying it around.
Yeah.
Brad, to answer your question, Brooklyn and I were looking for some Evercade cards because we're like, let's see what they're going to mark these up.
Is it
We
all
didn't
just
find
Nintendo?
any
Probably
Evercade.
nothing,
See
huh?
any so far, but it's so stacked with stuff.
Yeah.
But we did see so many cool items. Guys selling marquees, selling magnets of marquees. Right?
Yeah.
Kev's gonna probably pick up a
Dude.
few tomorrow.
I saw the short of the cool arcade furniture where they had
Yeah.
they had the monitor that rotated.
That was insane.
That was awesome.
That was
That's
so cool.
it's like you want a cool shelf to put your video games on.
Vertical
There could be
and-
nothing cooler than that for a shelf.
Shout out Rich Wadello. Shout out E. Leo, Jason Little Alien,
What's up,
Meatball
guys?
Saucy. Thanks for all chilling out with us. We are together in Oaks, Pennsylvania at Too Many Games. Actually, Ichabod will be joining us for the first time, even though he managed somehow to get in tonight.
Yeah,
They were trolling me. So we were outside.
Oh yeah, that was.
And first of all, we were having a great time because someone has a legitimate crazy taxi in real life outside. He keeps pulling up, and then he'll open the door and say, "Want a ride?" And he's just giving people rides around the freaking parking lot
show
all
it?
day.
Yeah, there you go.
See if you can show him the picture.
Oh wow, that's cool.
Back it up a tiny bit.
Oh yeah, it's a convertible, huh?
Yeah, dude. And
That's
he was-
badass.
Yeah.
And the
It-
guy
it was
driving it
badass.
has the wig, Brad, so he looks like the dude. And he's like, "Want a ride?" And everyone's jumping in it. He's just riding you around the parking lot.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
so we were standing out there, and I'm like, I call Ichabod's phone, right? And Glenn picks up, and they're freaking trolling me. I'm like, wait, this is Glenn. What are you doing? How are you on Ichabod's phone? He's like, I don't know. You called me. I said, no, I didn't. I called Ichabod's phone. Like, how are you there? He's like, I don't know. And I was like, did you? Then he's saying like he's inside. So I'm like, how the hell is he inside? Then we go inside, go back over to Glenn, and he's nowhere to be found. And I'm like, what the hell's going? So we go walking back out. They're like, oh, he went that way. We go walking back out.
It says Saturday. I have a
Saturday.
pass.
Oh,
But
I
he
snuck.
snuck
I
in.
went. I used it as a Friday pass anyway.
Yes, that is Kev Brett.
Woo, what's up, Biggie?
So we go back outside, and then he's not outside. I call the phone again, and then Glenn picks up a second time. I'm like, oh yeah, they're screwing me. They're just trolling the shit out of
Meanwhile,
us.
Brooklyn and I probably walked 4 miles today, and now they're making us walk all the way in, Brad, where you have to walk down this long hallway, and we walked it twice in the last 10 minutes trying to find him. And then I'm just like, tell him to come outside. What are they doing? And then he finally appeared out of nowhere when we went back in to Glenn's booth.
I'm also wearing one of the loudest shirts I've ever worn in my life. But
that's nice.
Whenever
I'm
we go
admiring
to
it.
this
It's
convention,
Brad,
I like
the amount
that.
of looks that Brooklyn got wearing this shirt is
the
ridiculous.
Donkey Kong, man. That's
It's the angry
fire.
Donkey Kong. Look at it.
That is definitely awesome.
That shirt is louder than your intro song.
Brad, a few
Won't
girls
see the
actually
back.
stopped him and was like, "What's on your
at that.
shirt?" It was hilarious.
That.
It was. I was like, "Brooklyn's famous for that shirt."
You got to get some videos of you with some cosplayers tomorrow, Brooklyn.
I
Yeah, he's
ordered.
got
We
it.
need some fresh
I didn't
ones.
bother too many today, but one. I mean, she was beautiful, right?
Yeah, I mean, Brad, she was dressed like Bayonetta, and honest to God, like the costume was great. She was great, and Brooklyn goes right up to her. He's like imagine Brooklyn
Fearless.
in that shirt coming up. Hey, what are you supposed to be? He says to her. And she's like, oh, she was Brad. She was so nice. And then he's running around there with the camera. He's like taking a professional photo shoot.
Oh,
and
my
it was
goodness.
like so funny to watch, and like she's posing. So she loved it. She was very
Yeah,
happy.
she was cool.
Yeah,
And then
she was
I
cool.
met up with her later. I found her and just gave her a couple of stickers for the channel. Some other dude I was walking. What were they dressed as? Like Mortal Kombat
I don't
or
know if
some
it's Kingdom
anime stuff?
Hearts or something.
I have no idea. I'm walking and they're like, they kind of stopped me, said something about my hat. I said thank you, kept going, and then some
called you back.
security guy came over and said, "Hey, they want you to come back." So went back. You know, we introduced ourselves as low tier YouTubers.
D tier YouTuber.
But they was excited to meet us. He subscribed to the channel there on the spot. So
Oh, that's cool.
I didn't have the
Yeah.
stickers with me, like a dummy. I left I put a bunch of my stuff in Kev's car, and to keep the stickers safe, I brought a bunch just to give out here to people. I gave them out to a bunch of big YouTubers. They probably already threw them in the trash. Or we'll find them like stuck up.
Yeah.
Stuck up on like the garbage can at too
Yeah.
many games.
Uh,
Yeah, but I knew we would eventually run into these guys again. We ran into their whole crew, gave them all like a bunch of stickers.
Dude, Brad, people like to get free things, especially stickers, even if they don't know
Yeah.
you. But if it's
Yeah,
a cool
that's all
sticker,
good.
they're like, dude, stickers.
I still
Yeah.
owe Brad like a bunch of these stickers.
I never got any stickers.
You never
I'm
got,
waiting.
wait, he's got like 100 of them.
I brought 100 of each. It's not like it's smart like promotion of the channel because there's no way to even tell like
no QR code.
what channel to go to, like, and it doesn't
Yeah.
even have the channel name on it. I guess the second one does say Friday Night Arcade Show, but that's not the channel.
Yeah, you can't find it by
It's
that.
only for real fans.
But it's just, you know, just
Yeah.
Yeah. Who cares about growing the audience? Let's keep the current fans happy.
You gotta keep it underground, Brooklyn. You gotta keep it
Yeah,
underground.
you don't want to go mainstream, Brooklyn. Who cares about RGT?
You want to sell out.
I was coming up with all these plans. How I was telling them at dinner because all the big YouTubers came by us, and I was like, you know, I'm gonna go at the end of the meal. One of you grab my camera. I'm gonna go dive on the table and start begging and pleading for them to take me with them into like successful
community.
YouTube land. And
Yeah.
if they say yes, I'm gonna turn around to Ichabod and Kev Grant. I'm like, F you guys, get the F out of here. I don't need you anymore.
Brad, do you know how many people come up to these guys and they're just walking around like they're real
Oh
celebrities?
yeah, they're
It's
famous.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like, and RGT was
Video
there,
game
big,
famous.
fat Macho Man shades. So he
I
was
saw
like-
them glasses, man. He was walking around like a pimp, man.
Yeah, he's totally pimped out. And to be honest, you know, the Spawn Wave panel they had, he was the star of it because he was shining with his personality. And he just
Okay.
sat there with his shades and stuff. And just a heads up, Too Many Games is live streaming all this, Brad. So you could have
Okay.
watched the RGT panel just on their YouTube. Too Many Games, all one word.
Okay.
And, they're going to be streaming all day tomorrow as well. But yeah, it was. To be honest, it was kind of cool seeing some of these guys, whether you like them or not. Like they're just here chilling, just like us, having a good time.
I like them all. Who did we when we walked in?
To Spawn Wave. So what kind of panels and events do they have tomorrow that you guys are going to be hitting?
Yeah, so tomorrow, Brad, I'll pull it up. Honest to God, one of the biggest things I'm excited for is from 2 to 4, they're doing cosplay wrestling again. And they bring local promotions out,
Wrestling.
and they dress as like Mario and Luigi, and they
Oh, wow.
they put on a
That'll be
good
fun.
show. It's
Yeah,
Brooklyn
the
streamed it
Amateur
last time.
wrestling's fantastic.
Dude, it was awesome.
I'm not going to
telling you.
stream it this time, but
No.
I am going to video it to add into the video. I'm not going to do like a documentary style video, but I am going to do one that is just it's going to go with music, just a lot of quick cuts.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know,
that's the way to do it.
You'll get to see a lot. But it's not going to be, you know, you're not going to be sitting there for 4 hours, and it will be the quality is going to be high. It's, you know,
Yeah.
you could stream
Yeah,
it.
produced.
I took off I decided to drop it off 4K. I just dropped it down to 2K. I don't really need to shoot 4K. No one's going to really be able to tell the difference, and I don't think many people will stream it in 4K anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, the quality will look good.
Yeah, so Brad, I pulled up the schedule, and here's some of the panels I'm going to try to hit tomorrow. So they have a panel called Guessing Games just from reading their Steam reviews, whatever that is.
Okay.
And then there's one called Gaming Through the Generations. So that'll be cool. Then they have one called Producing an Actual Play Podcast, Everything You Don't See on Screen. And then they have the Spawncast meet and greet with the whole crew from RGT and all the Spawncast. And then there's a Sonic panel, Brad, all about Sonic. It's gonna be hosted by one of the guys from IGN. So that sounds pretty cool. But here's one for you, Brad. At 5 o'clock, they're having a panel on the weirdest video game consoles ever created.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that one
Yeah.
sounds.
That'd be fun.
That sounds cool. Now you can stream that, Brad, if you're
My
interested.
call.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome.
And then at 6:30, there's something called Sonic Live, and it's a panel designed for all Sonic fans, hosted by well-known Sonic content creators, Sam Procrastinates and a bunch of guys I don't know, but just all about Sonic. So that's a bunch of panels that I picked that I would want to watch. But there's
That's cool.
competitions. There's like Brooklyn and I saw an 8 TV setup for Mario Kart. They're doing and it was so cool to see 8 players on 8 different 23-inch screens playing at once. It was cool.
Oh, that does sound cool.
They got Tetris tournaments. They have a amateur ice cold beer tournament. You know that.
Oh, that's fun. The ice cold beer game's
Yeah,
fun.
but I couldn't find
What's
it.
that?
It's a mechanical game.
You control these
Levers that
marbles.
go up, and you have to go up
You
and
got to
not
keep
get
the
in the
ball,
holes.
yeah, and get them into the right holes.
Yeah, At Games is supposed
Yeah.
to give us that, Brad.
A
Eventually.
digital.
Oh,
form,
right. that
digital
one. Yeah, I've
version,
seen that.
yeah.
I've seen that. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I got a bunch of goodies when I got here today, right? And it was so funny because I'm kind of like telling Kev, yeah, I'm getting all this stuff, but I think, you know, like the mini boss, I kind of like the shirt because they have like, it's kind of like what's on your pass.
Yeah,
They have
well,
Mario and Luigi.
Brad, let's take a step back. When you come to these conventions, there's like tiered levels. So like you can just get your ticket pass, but Brooklyn pimped out for the high package, which comes with
I got the VIP.
He's got a VIP package. I'm just me and Ichabod are just regular schmucks. We just paid the regular.
Oh yeah,
entry
yeah,
fee,
that's
I
but-
don't
cool.
have to wait online
But
or anything.
but this guy pimped out for the mini boss, which comes with some crazy.
But, yeah,
Well, that's
my
cool.
favorite thing is
You get
this
a backpack.
This
Yeah,
army
dude.
backpack.
That's pretty
And
dope.
I didn't realize until today. I'm like, well, why not have umbrella stuff? And you guys are getting like, you know, if the other shirt was like this cool Mario and Luigi looking evil, and Kev's like, dude, Resident Evil, Umbrella Corporation. And then I'm looking at the, then I look at the font. I'm like,
Oh
I'm
wow.
such a dumbass.
Yes.
I didn't. Yeah, now it makes sense. I got this army bag.
It's a
And
nice bag.
We're gonna check out what's in it because we didn't even really look through it yet, right?
Yeah, no, and
This has been just stored over by Glenn.
yeah,
all
Brad.
day.
I think the price differential from what I got to what he got was like $100 and something, and it looks like the value is here for that. We have to see, but this bag alone is like at least a $50 bag.
Yeah,
at
the
least.
bag
Could
is
be more stuff.
Is
Yeah.
themed to Resident Evil?
Yeah,
yeah,
yes.
Team Resident Evil.
Because people go crazy for that stuff as far as
Yeah.
collectibles.
I don't know how, Brad. I don't know how they get away with it because, like, when you go to the show, they have like Ms. Pac-Man shirts that say "Too many games" in the logo. I know they're
that's
not
cool.
paying a license. I guess you can get away with it by changing it
Yeah.
slightly for that. But that's what this bag is. It has too many games in the Umbrella logo.
All right, so
Here, I'll hold it for you.
well, it's got my strap on.
Oh, it comes with a GoPro.
Strap on GoPro.
You guys with the GoPro?
This is
That was a good
We
prize.
didn't.
Yeah, right,
We
yeah,
didn't
that-
use this today, but someone. I think maybe I'm gonna volunteer.
I'm too
Ichabod,
short, probably,
to be
yeah.
wearing this tomorrow.
Can't have it-
I'll put it
Brad,
on.
you can't have a short guy with a.
yeah.
Guarantee it.
I'll be
It's
like,
gonna be
he's taller than I.
entertaining, but
Yeah, I tower over Kevin.
Yeah, Glenn.
And
Everybody
Glenn.
towers
I'm
over
taller
me.
than both of them.
Oh,
All right, so I do have an actual umbrella in here,
open it up.
Look at that. Wow, an umbrella.
and it
ooh,
is.
that's
Oh.
bad
It's
luck.
an umbrella with the umbrella
Let's see
logo.
if it looks like. Let's see if it has a logo on it. Oh, it does. It's
Hope nobody's superstitious.
Open it up. I think we're past that
It's
stage.
too many games.
Oh my goodness. What is.
This might be chintzy.
Oh, look at that. Look at that, man.
I got one gust of wind.
Straight out of Raccoon City.
Brad, I don't even
Straight
think
out of
I could
Raccoon
use this.
City.
Look at the handle. It's like 4 inches long.
I don't use umbrellas anyway. But
That's
Wow.
funny. All right, so
That's kind of cool, though.
let's not hold that against him too much. Let's see what's next.
all right, so we got an
Is
umbrella.
Glenn Powell there? Glenn Powell?
Glenn.
It
Powell.
is supposed to rain on Sunday, Kev. So I
Yeah,
will
it
walk
is.
out.
Saturday and Sunday.
I think more Sunday, and I will walk out and just laugh at you while you're getting wet
And then
because
we'll-
you didn't get
And
them.
then we'll laugh as the wind just carries it
Yeah.
into the night. They're like,
My skinny ass will fly off into the sunset.
Biggie D's asking, did Glenn have his arcade control panel there for Golden Tee?
No.
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 So Glenn brought a lot of his like old school. So he brought the Build-A-Cade. He brought the flight stick.
The
And he
shotgun I
brought the
saw.
Ikari Warrior package, Brad.
Dude, the iCarly Warrior, just playing it that way.
Yeah.
Fun.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, and Brad, he brought his sending light gun, that rifle.
Shotgun.
Holy
Yeah, that
crap,
shotgun
Brad.
looks cool.
That feels amazing. The amount of weight and the accuracy on that thing is phenomenal. I don't know if you have one on order. I know it's a little expensive, but you're gonna. It's basically sending technology in that thing.
Yeah.
And it's awesome.
That's cool.
But Brad, speaking of Glenn, he's doing a crazy sale on the Build-A-Cade for 50% off this weekend.
Oh, check it out.
Okay.
Oh,
Didn't see
whoa,
these.
okay.
I got a whole.
Well, you got
That's about
more.
That's at least
I got a
10,
bunch of
$20.
pins I can add to
You
my.
got the typewriter so you can save your game?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me see.
Typewriter
Oh.
so you could save your game.
Oh, that's bad, dude. This is, and then you got the final boss.
Yeah.
Okay, this is legit.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm fan.
Hey, let me see.
There you go. And then an extra large.
Glenn Powell.
Here's the back.
Okay. It's
Wow.
Brad,
Yeah, you got the
24.
all the swag.
That's cool. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I think you're getting your value for this, Brad. Even though I don't subscribe to all this swag crap. But
Reminds me of like the Morton Salt.
Salt logo.
That's like
The Morton
they-
Salt logo, it looks like,
Yeah,
kind of.
exactly.
It's like a mashup.
Yeah, it's a exactly.
I get it. It's a zombie holding.
holding the umbrella, but
what looks like.
But it's like the Morton
PlayStation
Salt
2 or
logo.
1 controller,
yeah, but this is the Morton Salt logo.
and the umbrella is going through.
Yeah, that's
pretty
actually
cool.
pretty cool. Because Brad, as you know, they sell all this separate there, but I don't think they sell this shirt
The
or these
backpack,
magnets. They
yeah.
sell other magnets.
And the army bag, the army bag helps out big time for me. That's right, unacceptable fringe. I hit the mother.
Well, he paid for the mother load, but at least he got
Yeah.
what he paid for. Because sometimes, Brad, like when I went online, Brad, I looked at all the stuff. I'm like, I don't know what this bag's going to be. I don't pay $200 and something. What if it's like one of those bags that have the drawstrings on it? You know what I mean? So I don't want to pay for that. And then I'm glad that Brad got
I
his
guess
money's
we
worth.
also got this.
Is this your first time?
Looks real
opening
good,
it?
Brooklyn.
Oh, did that come in your way? Why didn't we get
Oh,
that?
Too Many Games
Oh,
poster.
Mario
Oh yeah,
one.
so that's probably up front. I could probably get
Okay.
that too.
But weren't they trying to charge like $10 for
Brad,
this
they were
poster?
charging. So they have prior years versions of this, like the themes
Uh-huh.
for like $5. They're really trying to grift you for $5 for like something like that tall.
Uh-huh.
Come on, Too Many Games. There's better values out on the floor.
Yeah, some people are selling some really cool stuff.
Yeah, very reasonably priced stuff too, Brad. If you're in arcades.
That's cool.
Some of the things Kevin and I just got. These are all
that's cool.
these are
Yeah,
all
dude, you're getting
two-sided.
them
I
hard.
got Toxic Crusaders poster.
Oh, that's
on the
cool.
back. I guess on the back
That's two
will be.
posters.
Yeah, well, we
grabbed them all.
you're on Brad. So
on
in
the
order
back,
to
you got all the characters.
Okay.
get these, Brad, you're supposed to sign up for a mailing list and take one. But Brooklyn and I, we took
Wow.
a couple.
Yeah, yeah.
You know how it works.
I know how it works.
Kev also.
You gotta hit that swag.
Oh, Iron Meat. I need
Whoop,
that.
whoop.
Yeah, dude.
You can get it. You can get them tomorrow.
Brad, I did something really stupid too. I'll tell you.
Uh-huh.
Brooklyn's about to tell you. You
Oh,
can,
it's so funny.
yeah. So they advertised this service. You could put your face on a little bobblehead for free,
I told them no immediately.
but it was sponsored by an insurance company, State Farm. And so I go up there and I'm like, are you gonna have to run my credit check for this bobblehead? They're like, no, but we are gonna call you for a quote and we need your license. And I'm like, and what's funny is my car insurance quote just came in, and I'm like, you know what? I wouldn't mind if I get a new quote. So I gave him my
I have
life
some
for a
real
little
estate for it, too.
tiny
hard to
bobblehead. It's in my
find
car.
friends.
I'll
Oh,
send you
okay.
that.
That's
So,
cool.
In like 2 days, I'm gonna get 18
find
phone
them.
calls from State Farm, and I'm gonna smash that bobblehead right on my desk.
I was like, Kev,
You're like, what did I do?
Yeah,
Hey,
so
we got
what
Glenn's
did I do?
retro
Just
show in the
sign up
chat.
Yeah, Glenn's everywhere. What's up, Glenn?
Woohoo!
Glenn, we're sorry you couldn't be here. We had a great dinner, by the way, Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn, we miss you. Hopefully tomorrow we can hook up and kick back with a beer with you. So on me. So hopefully, but yeah, it was so good seeing. Hey, Brad, as we're standing there, people are coming up to Glenn and saying, "Glenn, it's finally good to meet you. I love your products. I got your flight stick. I got your.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
so cool." And he got RGT to play and those guys to play the gun, and they're like, "Wow,
They were both impressed.
this feels
That's cool.
good."
Yeah. And asking about the game too.
Yeah, they were like, "Whoa, what game is this?" So Brad, he had Maze of the Kings as the demo, and I guess it's an obscure Sega game, but I've been playing it on the retro shooter. But people were like, "Dude, this game is awesome, and it's even better with the send-in rifle."
Oh, I can only imagine. It's probably a blast.
Take over.
Yeah, and it was good to see Glenn get some shine for his products.
Some attention.
Yeah,
He's
and
got a
he
good
brought his-
position when you go into the convention too, huh? Just like right when you go in.
He's right, he's
And
right
Brad,
in the
so
entrance.
you walk in and you got to show your badge, and then you walk down a hallway into the main hall. He's literally the second booth.
You have to.
Okay.
See him. Well, you can't
Yeah.
miss
That's
him.
good.
Yeah, you have to see him, and it's so cool.
Yeah, he's
good.
He's got. They set him up with prime real estate. So
Yeah.
what's cool if you see from a few years back when I was here, you can see the Miss Pac-Man theme. Too many games and obviously some of my
It's too shiny.
Juggalo
Yeah.
stuff on there.
Biggie, the Glenn's, the New Wave Toys is in Vegas. I got pictures of it, but I don't think Glenn's control panel is there. One of my Golden Tee buddies, shout out to Vegas Arcade fan, he went there. Brad, the Golden Tee finals are in Vegas this weekend. This is like the Super Bowl for Golden Tee players.
Okay.
And at the hotel, at the Palms, I think they're at this year, they have the New Wave Toys Golden Tee prototype there. And so,
Okay.
yeah,
Cool.
I'll see if I can pull it up. So Biggie, yes, it is there, but it's not It's not Glenn's. It's the New Wave Toys. It's not the control panel. Here, let me show this. So this is the New Wave Toys prototype at Vegas.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's final, but one of the guys I play Golden Tee with lives in Vegas with Rexer. And Rexer couldn't go because he's on a top secret assignment, so he's not in town right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was cool to see it. And the guy said it looked good. It's nice and big, looks like a real nice New Wave Toys. So I'm assuming they're going to get close to prototyping this and like finalizing it if it's there. So Biggie, yeah, it's not Glenn's. Oh, Brooklyn's firing up the Evercade, Brad.
So most of the
He can't sit and talk. He's got to get World Rally 2 going.
most of the game booths have like a lot of Genesis and Nintendo and stuff like that sells.
Yeah, Brad. So when you go in there, the majority of these booths are basically trying to hawk you, NHL 90, 98, NBA Live 96 on the Genesis. The real good stuff, they're behind the case.
Yeah.
Now I don't hunt this stuff, but I was on the hunt for some Wii shooters like Resident Evil, Chronicles, and Dead Space Extraction, and I did find a couple of them, and the prices were like right around market, so they weren't really gouging you, and there is an advantage to just paying market and being done and not trying to hunt it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, But like anything you were looking for, Brad, like we saw people walking out of there with PlayStation VR 2. I saw a guy pull a Philips CDI out of a bag, out a trash bag. Like, where did he get a Philips CDI? It's like, but it's all there.
But the important part is, did you see any arcade one-ups? How many arcade one-ups did you see?
Brad, I posted a community post because there was one arcade one-up. It was one of the first gen Pac-Man countercades. Let me see if I can find it. And he won it like $160.
Oh, you saw that? Think about it. It was like
Yeah, here, let me. And of course, Brooklyn's gonna play.
Is that hooked up to that you can put it on the show?
No, because none of us brought a capture card. I thought you were bringing yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, hold on, Brad. I'm just pulling up the. Here it is, Brad. Here it is.
Let me see. Wow.
Am I gonna qualify?
Look at that. Pac-Man.
Pac-Man, $160, Brad. And I posted my community post. I said,
That's gonna sit on the table.
I said, yeah. I said, do you want to tell them or should I that they should be lowering this to $80 or less?
Wow.
But no arcade one-ups, no Evercade. I seen
It's funny. I did all that coverage of Southern Fried Gaming, and I got a comment from one of the vendors. They're like, "You didn't cover the vendors at all," and I'm like,
"Oh."
I mean, they have so many games there. Like, I'm going to be playing pinball and covering these arcade games.
Yeah,
but
it's like
it is cool. Like, if there's more vendors there, I guess you got to like kind of check it out and see what they got.
Yeah, like Brad, what we were doing, like the cooler stuff and the easy stuff to film, like the arcade marquees and stuff.
Yeah.
But when you're video game hunting, they're in bins, and it's hard to like film that type of stuff. And like no one's gonna sit through and look at 10 Marios in a row. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on some of the cooler stuff, like we definitely filmed those booths. But it's basically a half and half convention, half video games, and then half all the other stuff, marquees, like the guy with the furniture. But it's definitely like plushies, a bunch of
that one giant stand was like all plushies.
Yeah, there was a stand of nothing but pillows, Brad. Some type of pillow technology. I was like,
wow.
What is this? Like, I'm here for pillows. But yeah, I mean, and sometimes it's cool to just see this stuff. I don't go to conventions.
Yeah.
They're not big here. I know Southern Fried is so big, you probably see this stuff. But it was definitely good to see some of this stuff. I have my eye on a bunch of things I'm going to buy tomorrow. Like, not games, just marquees and shirts and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
They have some cool pixel art, 3D printed pixel art. That's really cool, too. We took some video of that.
They usually have a lot of pop culture stuff, too, at these things.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the pops and all kinds of, like, just junk. I don't know what you call I don't know any other word to call it. Just like a bunch of stuff, like junk.
It's
like
funny, Brad,
retro gaming stuff,
as the years go on, those pops become less and less at these shows. You don't see a lot of pops anymore like you used to 3-4 years ago.
You see the giant walls?
Yeah, those giant walls, Brad, are like gone.
Okay.
So funny.
BAR.
There was a bunch of Atari stuff too, Brad.
Like my first initial and
That's
my
cool.
wife's first initial.
Yeah, the Atari stuff was kind of mixed in. I didn't see a lot of Atari stuff, but there was some nice mitten box stuff.
Yeah. There's a lot. You should do a ton of Nintendo and
Yeah,
just
like-
Nintendo rules. I mean, Nintendo and Genesis a little
Yeah.
bit.
Genesis, what I think, and Nintendo were the biggest. But Brad, I was surprised on how many Wii games were there. Because you kind of forget how much shovelware they put out. They put out like 800 games. So like, you know, they're trying to sell Barbie's Adventures by the truckload at these conventions. They're just not going
How
to
do
do
you
it.
insert a coin? I don't know how to use play
Just
this.
hit the start button.
Start button. There you go. Should work.
Hit start or
Don't
select.
mind Alex, Brad.
I
He's
gotta learn how to
he's
use
just
it.
playing
Yeah.
video
They
games.
have
Atari gave us these super sprints.
Oh yeah, Brad. Atari was there with their
oh,
Super
Neo Sprint.
Yeah,
Neo Sprint.
Neo Sprint.
Yeah,
just came
I've had
out.
that game for a while. It was on the VCS, believe it or not.
Oh, it came out first. On the
Yeah, they
VCS,
had like a
Brad?
real early version. I've been playing that for a while. Yeah, you use the on the VCS, the joystick turns. That's like your steering wheel.
Oh no way! How does it work? Is it smooth?
It's kind of like the Super Sprint game. It's fun.
Oh nice. Yeah, it's not
I
gonna
have
be
it.
perfect 'cause it's
I
a
bought it
small-
like a long time ago.
And
But I
was
mean,
it-
they're releasing on other platforms now.
Is it still $30 on the VCS?
I'm not sure. I don't remember how much I paid when I bought it, but it's all right.
Hold on. Alex is having technical difficulty playing Evercade while we're trying to stream, Brad. Don't mind us.
Brooklyn started.
Yeah, Brooklyn out of nowhere just puts on the Evercade. Like I guess Brad, you're not good enough. We got
Do
it.
you have a complete set of Evercade cards?
Yeah,
Brad?
I got.
A
Yep, I
complete
have a
set.
complete set. Yeah. Well,
You need,
you know,
you need to stop by the next Evercadians and just guess.
yeah, we will, Brad. I will. I feel much better now. But you know, it's
okay.
funny because the Evercade came out in 2020, and I just quietly just got it and
Been
played
buying
it,
them
bought
if
the
they came
cards,
out.
and then
They
next thing you
it's
know-
kind of a slow drip. Like if you're caught up,
Yes.
I mean, it's like yeah, we're gonna release 2 cartridges in November.
Yep.
It's like
Yep.
that's a very slow drip once you're caught up.
I did let him know today. His intention was for him to be a part of the
Yeah,
Evercadian
yeah.
show since
Yeah, I
day
would
one.
love to have him join us.
That was the
Well,
plan.
yeah, I'm definitely next.
If
on
we
the
can.
next
The
man
4
in.
of us. But yeah, he'll be there.
Yeah.
Check
yeah.
this out. Explain what these are.
Yeah, so some of the cool things at the show, guys, you get to get like some freebies. And one of the better freebies was there's this new kind of technology out there, Brad, where you put this filter into this water bottle, and it's basically like a scent. And it takes your water and it makes it flavored, but there's no calories, no caffeine. There's nothing here, and it's like amazing.
We and
The
so
crazy
there's a
looking water
dial.
bottle.
And
You can
there's
turn it up to 10. So of course,
How much
I
flavor
turned
you
it-
want,
I
right?
turned it
Yeah,
up. I
yeah.
turned it
Does
up
it
to
go
10.
up to 11?
we put so Brooklyn and I say let's put it up to 10. We took a drink of this, Brad. It was like throwing a whole thing of Fun Dip in your mouth.
Like fun dip, yeah, like chugging a pixie stick or something. Huh?
Oh, it was crazy.
Is it just water?
Yeah, it's Circle, Jason. That's exactly what it is.
I went back
Circle.
around
Okay.
there and
Yeah.
I was just mingling with the girl real quick. Kev was asking some questions and I just, hey, could I have one more box of, the other
Yes.
flavors? So she hooked me up. Each one of these, you could fill this up. She said like it'll give you the flavor for like a gallon of water
Okay.
if you have it. I think I turned mine to
Like you said,
5
4 or
6.
5, right? Or did you say higher up it'll last for a gallon? Either way, I'm a Circle shill for life, Brad. It tastes
It's good. Okay.
so good, so good. I'll shill them any day if they want to sponsor my little channel. and
Put it up to 10.
and it's
I
free.
thought Rascal might have had a sponsorship with that company.
I think he
Shotgun
had-
Sean would know. He was doing something like that.
Sean, did your buddy have a Circle? Well, Brad, there are different companies that do
Scott,
this. It's like a
yeah.
new tech. I think Sensi or some,
Uh-huh.
there's a bigger YouTuber called That Was Epic, and he does something with it. So
Okay.
yeah, and
That's
it looks
cool.
like Mr. Beast is involved somehow. When you go to their website, his face is there hawking like 18,000 flavors. So I don't know if he's an investor. I don't know, but it's $374 for a cartridge that lasts. What did she say? Like
Like about a
a
gallon.
gallon of water, which I mean, you can't get a Gatorade. A couple Gatorades
Yeah.
are $3 these days. So that was one of the core free things that they've given out. And of course, Brooklyn had to go and get 5 monsters. You know,
Uh-huh.
they
Yeah,
were
we
giving
kept
away
going.
Oh
monsters.
yeah. Hey, wait, man. If it's free, it's free. Now you gotta get them while they're free. You know.
So I was like, dude, let's go around again. I just kept putting them in my bag.
Yeah, we kept going around, and Brad, the first time I'm like, no, I can't drink that. It has 48 carbs in it. That's like 3 days of food for me. So then
Wow.
Brooklyn goes like this, dude, you dummy, I want one. Go back and get one. So we kept going around. Thanks for the monster. Thanks for the monster. So he got like 3 of them in his bag. I'm sure we'll get more tomorrow, but they're giving you the full.
Yeah, I
you
like
know,
the 3 monsters. That's always good.
Dude,
when you're
those
on defense.
if I drink that, Brad, I'm gonna go right into a heart attack.
You're gonna go berserk
It's
because you're not
crazy.
used to
My
it.
heart just starts going. So I know plus
And you
it's
buy
it's not
these-
good on my diet, so I just stay away from
Yeah.
that.
Put the filter in your
It's
water and
crazy.
they're different flavors.
But I
So
thought
you-
the filter
you
had.
know, you
So
spend
what
30
what games did he pack for the Evercade? What cards
I-
made the cut?
Yeah, grab
I
the
didn't bring- I didn't
yeah.
bring my
So
Rcade.
so Brad, so
I brought his Founders Edition.
I brought this. This is a steel book you get with the Founders
Okay.
Edition, and inside
Okay,
of
the
here,
fixed card that comes with it.
yeah. So
Okay.
I was able to. I had to curate. So look, you can put 6 cards in here.
Okay, so you kind of
Yeah, so what I wanted to do was I wanted to focus on like co-op games. So I brought the iRem, which has
Okay,
in the
awesome.
Hunt, you know,
Yeah, that's
Root
a good
Patrol,
one.
all those guys. I brought the Data East Collection 1, the Pico, the Topeland, just for the co-op shooters.
Yeah.
And then Technos, because I wanted to play Combat Tribes with Brooklyn.
Oh, Combat Tribes is the bomb. I just
Yeah,
did I did another
so
video on
I mean,
Combat Tribes.
it's
I love
hard, man.
Combat
I'm
Tribes.
trying to pack, and I'm standing looking at all the cards, all the 50
I know,
cards, and I'm
like,
like,
what do I wanna
do I
bring?
bring? And it's funny, Brad. I pulled out a couple, and they weren't even opened. I'm like, I gotta open these to bring it.
That was nice. Show that case off, man. That's some serious swag.
yeah.
That's how you pack your cards in style. There, that's the
Yeah,
Founders
yeah. This,
Edition
so
metal
the-
case.
This is one of the cool Founders Edition
Yeah,
things
that's
that they
very
gave you. Really
exclusive.
cool. And you know, when you travel, it's easy to throw 6 of these in. And the Evercade's not a big card, you know, a big system, Brad. It's that big, so
Oh, I know. It's
so
tiny.
you know, Alex is here playing.
Yeah, I'm not good at you navigating this
Yeah, where are you at? So
UI.
so Brooklyn or Alex is
So
at the
are
home
these-
screen.
Oh yeah,
They're coming soon. I have them all, but
I also
okay.
got Umbrella Corporation. Gummies.
no way. That was in your thing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
put 'em in
cool.
What is that?
He got gummy bears of
gummies.
Umbrella Corporate. I don't know if I'd eat them, but put them in the fridge.
Look at all this freaking candy you bought, dude.
I bought a couple things of candy. Brad, I'm cheating. I had a thing of licorice
You know what's so
earlier.
funny? So I saw, you know, Kev was like navigating me to where he was in the parking lot because the parking lot is huge. So he flags me down. See, he's walking back to his car. We're meeting. I'm like, Kev, man, your freaking calves are freaking jacked. He's like, serious? I'm like, yeah, because you know a lot of
I
people
noticed it
a lot of
too.
people
Yeah, I
don't
know.
that Kev's a runner. You
Okay,
run
wow.
1,000
Yeah,
miles.
yeah. I run 4 or 5 miles a day, 1,000
Wow.
miles a year. Yeah.
So I said it. We spend the whole day
Yeah,
together.
listen to this.
Ichabod meets him for the first time. First thing he says, Ichabod's walking behind Kev. He's like, "Damn, Kev, your calves are jacked."
Well, what I asked him was, Kev Gret, are you doing the all calf?
Oh yeah. He said you doing the all
But,
calf
yeah.
workout, but I guess running 1,500 miles over the last year and a half, I guess it does something for you. But Brad, if you stop, they'll catch you. You know what did Satchel Paige say? Don't look back. The bastards will get you. The old baseball player. So I'm on my grind, Brad. I get up every day. I do my 4 miles. I
Well, that's
eat
great,
healthy.
man. You know,
Yeah.
you really lost a lot of weight. You look great, man.
Yeah,
You really,
it's been
I mean,
Fred.
it's
At the
incredible.
end of this
The
year,
transformation
it'll
I've noticed.
It'll be 3 years, Brad, at the end of this year. 3 whole years that I was able to keep 55 pounds off.
That's great, man.
Yeah, so the next thing,
That's
because
it.
my wife said I'm going to start to look sick, so I'm going to start toning up. I'm going to try to get some weight
Yeah.
up here. So that's the next thing. But
Yeah,
it
I've
was
been
funny.
on a strictly donut and beer diet. It's
You're the-
it's working great. I'm feeling great. I feel the best I've ever felt.
They say, Brad, if you feel great, that's all that counts, right? But you're on the dodo diet.
Yeah, that's right, man. You kicked me in the chest, you know, when I
Hey, Brad,
broke
you're in a
over.
free judgment zone. I don't care. Like I
I
don't
know.
But
that's
judge
great,
anybody.
man.
This is
That is
my own
great.
personal journey, man. So, you know,
That's
I
great.
had some liquors tonight. You know, I once in a while I'll eat something. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Kev
yeah.
Gret was eating Twizzlers.
I was eating Twizzlers, everybody, and no Monster though.
That's
But
the nastiest candy.
I did have a salad though for dinner. So
So Brooklyn's going to be live streaming from the event tomorrow.
yeah, Brooklyn,
That'll
you
be
plan to
fun.
go
I'll probably
live
tune in
early
for some of
afternoon.
that.
So the show opens up 11 Eastern time, later than normal. So that's like
Okay.
what, Brad? 10 o'clock your time? I don't know if
Yeah.
you're. Yeah. So it opens at 11. the first panel, I think, is I don't know what we're gonna see, but yeah, I think he'll set it up and do his walkthrough. And
They have any like arcade people there, like the NBA Jam guy, or a lot of times they have
no,
different
like
people that are
yeah,
good
Brad. Some of
arcade
that
stuff.
I was looking at the prior years people that have come out, and they'd seemed better in prior years, to be honest. Like bigger, like Scott the Woz was here a couple years ago.
Okay.
You know, the biggest like YouTubers would be RGT, Spawn Wave, and Beat 'em Ups. Like we didn't get Scott. Oh, I'm sorry, Angry Video Game Nerd was here.
No, Angry Video Game Nerd.
Yeah, but he did a signing and that's it. Like he wasn't walking around. And his signing, so there's a couple different ways, Brad, that you can get their signings. There's like a private room where you go in and wait. And then there's like booths that are just out. You can just go up to him and say hi.
you just
Angry
walk
Video
up to
Game
him.
Nerd gets his priority, and he's in the top secret room that you have to go in and wait. We didn't do it. We wanted to go say hi to him because I like his stuff. But he was like, and he was so packed. Like he was the longest line today to get an autograph, and he was only coming today, so that's why his line was so packed. James was only available today, and he's local, so he comes here every year. And from what Brooklyn was telling me, he walks around the show floor too, but I don't think he did that tonight. He was showing a 10-year anniversary screening of his movie. You know, that movie he did. So that was his big thing he was doing tonight. He was going to come sign autographs and then do his movie. So
Do they have like a bit areas for like console games for you to play and stuff like that?
Oh yeah, we took Brad, we saw a Turbo Graphics with Vigilante hooked up, ready to go. I took video of it. They had a Neo Geo hooked up.
They had a golf game on it.
It was Turf Masters on it. But yeah, Brad, they had like a section with old classic consoles. But, you know, I didn't see Atari or Coleco or Vectrex. Sometimes they have those type of old school.
They had everything.
Yeah, I like it when they do something with, like this one time I went and they had like 8-player Bomberman on the Saturn.
Yeah,
and like
that's cool.
it had this crazy contraption with all these ways you had to connect the controllers, but they had it all set up. It was pretty cool.
Nice.
They
Yeah,
would
that
kind
would
of
be
make
cool.
sure that people would play eight-player game.
The biggest thing I did see for 8-player was the Mario Kart party tournament or whatever it was. And,
Okay.
yeah, I didn't, but they did have a Tekken tournament where they were playing and they were putting it on the big 100-foot screen up
Two
at the
guys
top.
that were playing were on a stage,
Yeah.
and you could see it on the small screens that they were playing on. But then they had a huge,
They had a big,
stadium
like,
screen.
And they had the
Big screen.
commentary guys doing it, Brad,
Oh,
doing the
wow.
play-by-play. You know, it looked like it was the new Tekken, but I'm not in the Tekken, so I can't say for sure. But it was cool to see like the big. It looked nice up there. So there are tournaments and there's a bunch of things going on, but I didn't see a lot of party play like that. I did see a Guitar Hero section, Rock Band, where everybody was on a different instrument.
Are there any famous arcades near where you're at or anything like that?
We
Any-
looked it
anything-
up. We didn't really.
No, not really.
Well, the
It's
the
sa-
guy that pretty much runs this every year. They just all recently opened an arcade. Yeah, I live in the area, so
Yeah.
and I was supposed to go to the grand opening and I was going to film it, but that day happened to be, it was like negative degrees out that day. So I wound up not going. But I think a lot of the games from that arcade, you know, some of the ones that
They took some of them and brought them here. Okay.
Yeah.
and that's very close to where I live.
But Brad, I'm not gonna lie. These were all just beat up. These
Yeah.
are like extras they had in the back, if you know what I'm saying.
Wow.
But I think they're starting to get like good stuff over there.
Yeah.
It's weird, you know, like remember that because it's in an area where like the stores, remember, like real old school where the stores used to have like, it would be like you walking in the center, but you got the two glass on the side that you would see like the clothes. Remember, like that's how it was in like in the old days. Of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
These stores look like that. So
Okay.
you got the glass on the sides, and you could see like they got some of the arcades in there, but they're adding pretty cool stuff. But we also have some other great ones. Gregory, who you'll see a lot in the chat, who potentially might. I've been chatting back and forth with
they
him.
say they can't hear you.
He might be meeting up with us tomorrow. You know.
Is that the Gregory that plays in all the pinball
Yeah.
tournaments?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah, that'd be cool to meet him.
Yeah, I asked him if he was gonna swing by. He said possibly Saturday. I was like, cool, just just send me a text.
And we're
where
trying,
you're at, and we'll meet up.
and we're trying to see if Herb had some time, Herb Wars to come out. We don't.
Oh,
know if
yeah,
he-
Herb
he
Wars
can come
is cool.
out, Brad. He's a little farther than probably Gregory and Alvis, so we're trying to see if he can come out and say hi to
Okay.
us. Yeah.
Me, I literally just go on the back roads to drive here. I don't even have to hit a major park.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
about an hour and 15 for me, Brad, which isn't bad at all.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Not to go to a convention because, you know, living near Philadelphia, you would think we get these things, but we don't. You know, we like
Yeah, nothing comes around.
nothing
here.
comes around in Philadelphia, and if it does, Brad, it's more the pop culture where you're paying $50 to see like Virgil,
Yeah.
you know, Lonely Virgil when he was alive. You know what I mean? And it's like, you know, to drive an hour is nothing if this is the only place to get this.
Yeah, it's cool to go to something that's video game themed because there's a lot of Comic Cons and
Yeah,
stuff like that, but
exactly.
that's not really the same thing as something
No,
that's video
and it's
game
like
related.
that's exactly. That's where you see the wall of pops and
Yeah.
everybody's. Well, I play a lot of this on the handheld, so you might not see.
Of it, Maniac Square.
Yeah, no, not a Maniac Square.
all your cartridges.
Oh.
I'm gonna erase all your saves.
Well, they won't be on here. Oh wait, it's on the cart, not on the.
It
yeah, you're right.
No, it's not on the card. It's on the system.
Yeah, but
Because-
I play a lot of it on the handheld, so my
Yeah,
saves
so
will
if
be
you
on the
took-
handheld.
So if you took your thing off and put it in here, it will not be on here. At
Yeah,
least from what I know.
yeah. So a lot of these will be blank.
Would I have to save that? To,
Brad,
for
where
my
are you at
initials
with your
to stay
Evercade
on,
collection? What number are you up to now?
Threats?
Oh man, I got a lot of them.
It's
I don't know. I'm
addicting.
looking for the rare stuff.
Yeah,
Anything
you-
that's
have
rare,
you-
I need to get, man.
Have you started hunting them down, Brad? And
I
seeing
got
what they're gonna
Pico
be?
one. I got the Pico one.
Oh, you did
that
get
was
Pico?
that was the first Grail I got. Yeah,
Open that up. See how
but I'm hunting
It's only
them.
one. You can throw another one in. Yeah. So, Brad, you need to get ahead and try to guess which ones are going to go out of style, like Atari Lynx and
I
the,
know.
and the Intellivision.
Oh, I need
and get
those. If you find like, I need the Atari Lynx ones, the one
Okay.
and two, and I need obviously Oliver Twins and the
Oh God, I know you want it because it's
the
the hunt.
Technos one. I'm looking for too, but
Yeah.
you know that's gonna be a hard one to
Oh, my
get.
God, stop
It's
it.
gonna be hard to
Garbage.
find.
Yeah, Brad. If I see anything Evercade related, I'll price it out. If it's reasonable, I'll just snatch it for you and send it. to you,
Yeah,
'cause,
yeah. Let
you
me
know.
know because I'm on
Yeah.
the hunt for that stuff, man.
I think the two Atari Lynx cartridges they're in my top 10 because I had an Atari Lynx growing up, so I have a fondness for those games, and they put some good games on there. Blue Lightning is awesome. Chips Challenge I think is fantastic.
Open this thing.
And they got a game on there called Toad Slime World. I don't know if you know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finally tried the.
I got some of the ones that are kind of medium rare right now.
Okay.
I have them ordered or I've collected them, but
Sean,
I'm looking
we're
for, I'm looking
literally,
for the
like,
Grail really.
A mile from King of Prussia. Like it's not far at all, Sean, if you know where we're at, right? King of Prussia is only. So I think.
Oh yeah.
I think we're right near the Valley Forge
Forge.
Casino.
Yeah.
And so King of Prussia is right there. So yeah, I don't know if you know the area, but yeah, Jason, growing up, I love my Atari Lynx. I remember playing Clax on it, and you could turn it sideways, Brad. It was like a true vertical mode back then.
That's cool.
Playing Clax sideways, yeah. So if those carts start to, rumblings that they're gonna go extinct, grab them or try to get them
Yeah.
before the.
Yeah.
I bought an Evercade.
Whoa.
Did you really? You got an Evercade?
Well, it's not a real Evercade. It's the Taito.
Oh, the Super Mega Pocket? Those
You
are
got
cool.
the pockets.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Guess
got one of
what?
those.
It's
like
back in the box. It's
don't like
too
it?
small for me.
Too
No,
small?
I do not like it. I would
I'll
recommend
tell you this.
try that before you buy it, or
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
for,
you can-
for other people.
the screen
But
is
I'm
so-
gonna get it. I'm gonna get.
on one. You could have got the old school one or the newer one.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Yeah, I'm
that's
gonna
the
get one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Super Pocket's just too small for me. I'm gonna trade it to Kev Gret for some of
No,
his
I
cartridges.
don't. Yeah, that-
I'll tell you how-
even
I
I
don't think
don't want to
Kevgrat's
play
giving
that.
up any of his cards.
the way
No
I,
way.
He's got doubles though.
the way I made the
Not
Super
evolving.
Pocket manageable is I have my contacts in, and then I put my glasses on, but only stare at the screen, and it's freaking crystal clear.
Oh,
But
wow.
Other than that,
Yeah.
I can't.
Well,
see the
I got
freaking-
pretty bad eyes. I got to get my my yearly checkup
Well,
done. But
do you take your glasses off when you play and just put it up
No,
close?
I haven't done that. I
Yeah,
haven't
that
tried that,
makes
yeah.
it real clear. Like, Brad, a lot of times when I play my portable stuff, I just take my glasses off and go
Yeah.
up close because
Go
it's hard to
close.
read that text.
still,
Yeah.
though, that Pocket Mini, I
It's
kept,
small.
like hitting the shoulder buttons by accident.
Oh, I wouldn't even play games that.
No,
need
I mean,
shoulder buttons.
I mean, let's be honest and call it what it is. It's just a licensing force by Capcom. They just wanted to
Yeah.
create
Yeah.
something with their games on it, and that's all it is. And in fact, it's not even labeled Evercade. Like it has
No,
a
it's
different.
not. Yeah,
it has a different
Blaze
Blaze.
Entertainment.
Yeah, it's a different brand, Brad. But it just so happens to play the Evercade carts. So it's a cool concept. It's only $60, so you're not really gonna cry.
Yeah.
But the text, if you're playing an RPG, forget about it.
I mean,
Yeah.
This you
Well,
only got with the founders.
I know. That's what I was saying. That's pimping there.
Yeah, that's good. And that
Big
came with a
time pimping.
keychain and the black
Yeah,
version.
I leave all mine in the box at home.
Yeah, nah, dude,
Kev's
yeah,
like,
I'm
"Screw
using
I
it.
just
Yeah.
bring it out with
Hey,
me."
I'm a hands-on user, Brad. I'm not gonna
That's
just
right,
put it in a glass
man.
case. I'm gonna use
Yeah,
it.
take that with you, man. You gotta be flexing, you know.
Yeah. Brad, I get hit by a car. Someone comes in my house and sells it for $500. What did I get out of it? I'm
What
gonna
do you
use
care?
it.
Exactly. You
My
got
wife
your
will put
enjoyment
that
out
on-
of it when you had it.
Yeah, my wife won't know. She'll put it on Facebook for $22.
Like, what is this junk? What is this junk?
Yeah,
You gotta
exactly.
get rid of this crap.
You know, since
Yeah.
that's trucks.
I was telling her the other day, Brad. I said, "Listen, if I die, this right
Go,
here
let's go.
is worth $500." She goes, "Okay." I was like,
on.
"Don't sell this," because some guy will come in
The one with
and just go. Eyes will get big. He'll take everything for like 1,000.
that other no.
Especially the Evercade. He'll be
Yeah,
like,
other
"Oh,
toe
I just want the
plant. Oh,
Oliver
yeah, you
twins.
want it.
I don't,
It
you
has
can
to
have
be
the
Oliver
rest."
twin.
Oh, what is
Yeah.
this? Oh, that's $5.
Um,
I hope your wife knows, Brad. If you ever,
Oh, I don't.
label your stuff.
Yeah.
no,
These guys are literally going through and playing. We got the
I like that one.
Brad. We got the Toplin 2 and the Jalico 2 in here, the arcade.
Okay.
So we got Rally Bike Squash,
Thunder Hoops, right?
Thunder Hoop Strikes Back
Thunder Hoop
2,
Strikes Back. That's a good one.
Touch and Go Volleyball, which the iArcade had and
Mm-hmm.
should have released. I love that volleyball game. Twin Cobra.
Well, it's a shame. It's a shame he forgot his power connector because that iArcade would have had everything.
Oh, that's right. That's what he was saying.
Thousands of
Yeah,
games,
he was saying-
probably.
Man, I
Yeah,
wanted to show
1,000
off
plus
some
at
of these-
least.
I was
some of these new
excited.
games
At this
I've been
point.
getting at-
Yeah, I was
I got
excited.
this.
Hey, Kev, Greg, you missed it. All the YouTubers had to mention one more time. They're all selling their iArcades. They all made the announcement tonight. Like
here
they got
went out of
together and they
business?
announced it all at once.
Oh
we were
yeah,
talking about at dinner. Just
It's
how
like-
great it is.
It's kind of
Yeah,
funny.
yeah.
It's like right now, it's like you can play all the games on it. Like
Yeah.
all the
There's
games you
no-
ever
there's-
dreamed
there's no
about
limits.
playing.
No FOMO, but you should have kept it.
Yeah, all the games we dream about playing are on it right now, and,
And-
it's
and-
like
and-
it's
and Brad,
funny.
I
People
didn't
are all
know
selling
this.
them.
The Glenn's rifle that he's putting out, it's iArcade compatible. So
Yeah, it's
there you
ascended.
go.
They have
Sending
ascended drivers.
technology, so it's compatible. So Brad, who knew that in death you could live more than you ever have?
I know it's better than ever, but
I like it for the all.
you
the
got to mod it.
exploring
You got to
and
be willing to get your hands a little dirty and learn how it works.
Yeah.
But once you do, it's pretty incredible.
But Brad, I bought the little mystery encoder
Mm-hmm.
chip, and I have it and I installed it, but I didn't put too much on it. I gotta tell you, I don't mind keeping it stock with the 250 so games that
Yeah.
I have on it, because I went up to it the other day and I'm going through the games. I'm like, holy crap, I forgot John got this. I'm gonna play
Yeah.
this for a little bit. Like, I'm still finding stuff through there that like for example, I play I don't know why, Brad. I played 30 minutes.
I was watching. Big ED wants to know who specifically said they were selling theirs. Well, Michael B and Nostalgia both felt a public service announcement was
Well,
necessary that they were selling their iArcades.
He got 9 of them.
No, didn't he get a new one?
He just got a brand new one.
Yeah, but he got a
And he's
badass
selling it.
one too.
Wait, did he get one from the garage guy, Brad? From the
Yeah,
guy
he
that
got
had a
like
unit?
one of the rare ones, one of the ones
Yeah.
that was like
Oh.
real limited.
So he got one just
I
to
want the
say
mutant football one.
there was that guy was selling it in his
Yeah,
garage.
I know. I want
It was maybe the Sydney Hunter. He has one in his background, but it's got to be out the background. It's got to be out the background.
Wait, but is that the one he's selling?
There's
Which
no
one is
money
he
in it.
selling?
There's no money in it. You can't make thumbnails that say the iArcade is awesome, and there's no money in the iArcade. So I understand
Do
it
it.
business
Open 'em up,
wise.
man.
If
Open 'em
you're
up.
doing
Yeah,
YouTube,
it's so funny that it's the best machine, Brad, of anything out today. Still, with the versatility of it
Crazy.
now,
Still the best.
still the best. And and again, if you had a lot of games and kept it stock, you can walk up to it and still find games you probably haven't played, or you can mod it. And either
Yeah.
way, it's people say, Brad, games disappear. The monitor.
Oh yes, the
mine's
brawler one,
perfect.
the Mayhem Brawler.
Mayhem Brawler is amazing.
That's a rare
yeah.
one there.
Yeah. So,
Dude,
but
if I had
thought
that,
Mike
I'd
and
never
Mike-
sell it.
I have Mayhem Brawlers and I still haven't even played
See?
it yet.
I know.
Still
I
haven't
love
even
Mayhem
played it.
Brawlers.
I know. Brett,
And I play my iArcade every day.
I
exactly.
know.
Yeah.
I see your streams.
Yeah, that's what I told him. He kept streaming more. But Brett, I guarantee
What's up,
people that have
Carla?
a lot of games like us,
Mm-hmm.
you can go through and find a game that you bought but forgot to go back and play.
That's
And
true.
I'm like what the heck? So, but Brad, I have my iArcade here. I got my At Games Legend there. They're Swiss Army knives.
I know. Once you got coin ops and iArcade, I mean, there's not
It's
much in
crazy.
arcade that you can't play except for like the very, very last generation.
Exactly.
Like the Thomas Wave stuff like
Yeah,
that.
exactly.
But other than
And I got
that, you can play
and I
it
got
all.
a Steam Deck for that, Brad. If I
Between,
want to
you know.
emulate that, but between the iArcade and the At Games, you have every single console. You know,
The
I
At
got
Games
the,
is pretty
I got the
good
retro
by itself.
shooter.
Mhm.
Yeah, I got a Wii in there. I got a retro shooter
Mm-hmm.
in there. I got Steam Deck in there.
Carlo, did you find a buyer?
Wait,
Carlo, he's selling his too. He says in the chat, "Don't hate me, I'm selling."
Carl, what are you doing?
He's running out of room.
Yeah, but what do you have? Okay,
room.
so honest question, when you sell that and you make room, what are you putting in its place that's going to take up 1,000 games in a multi-cade fashion? Like, are you?
I mean, it's got several At Games Legends
Okay,
Ultimates, so
okay.
it's definitely got where you could play a ton of games.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The truth is, if I got rid of my iArcade, Brad, I had the At
Mm-hmm.
Games, but I just like it's Dragon's Lair. Like, I like the way it
Yeah,
looks.
I do
so-
too. I like the one that I
Yeah.
got. I like the
And the
skin
truth
and
is,
everything.
you know, we got it on the Kickstarter. What am I going to get from my iArcade? It's better to keep it at this point. You're going to get
Yeah.
people don't know what it is. They're going to give you a couple $100, you know, and you're going to give them all your games or something like that. It's like not worth it. So I'm more than
It's
happy to
not
keep
worth
it.
it.
Yeah.
Then the ones I have seen, the ones that are modded, they want so much for them because
Yeah.
they're like, oh, this has everything, you know. But then they
Yeah.
want they're like, oh, it's $800. It's like,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
that's not, you know, I could do it myself, you know.
Yeah, not realizing a few hours of elbow grease to get everything you want.
This
Yeah.
is not that difficult to do
Yeah.
when you've done it
Yeah.
before. But
Well, I mean, I'm glad they're announcing their departures like they're in an airport. Good for them if they want to sell it and let us know. I mean, maybe they can tell us what they had for dinner next week too. I'm very concerned. I want to make sure they're getting their fiber and protein. So please tell us what. Please tell us what you
funny.
ate.
It's like it was almost like a public service announcement. It's kind of funny though.
Yeah.
But hey, more power to you, know.
Hey, good. I mean, I hope they feel good getting it out there. You know, it's cathartic, Brad, to get it out.
It is.
You know?
It is.
Brooklyn's now in the back seat.
Yeah, I'll let Brooklyn
and
drive.
Kev
I took
Brad
it
are
over.
driving.
Yeah, go ahead, drive.
Brad,
Go ahead.
Brad, you announced when you sold your arcade one up, so you know it's all fair.
He did announce it.
Oh
but-
yeah, I did. But
But Brad did it when it wasn't fashionable. Brad.
I did.
started the
I got banned.
Yeah.
They didn't
The
like
more
that.
people that know, the more money you can get for it. So
Yeah, Brad. You started a whole turf war with that.
Oh yeah. Public enemy number one.
Oh, dude, and then everybody started to do it.
I sold my an arcade one up, not one of the countertops recently, and I met up with the guy. I guess he was relatively new to like kind of home arcades. This was his first arcade one up product. He wound up recognizing me from YouTube.
Oh wow, that's cool.
So, and he really likes Glenn. So he must have seen me when I was on the Glenn show
That's
a
good.
while back. So yeah, I said, yeah, I know Glenn really well. And yeah, we wound up chatting. Really nice guy. That was the one thing good about everything I sold was a pain in the ass to sell. But the people that wound up finally buying them and not haggling were people that really wanted.
Yeah, they wanted it. They were happy.
particular thing. So
Yeah. It's,
yeah, I still got to figure out how to. I don't have any bezels. I haven't pushed any bezels yet.
I pushed the bezel for what is it? Battle Shark. It's almost like a multi-tier bezel.
Yeah, it's like a
Really cool, man.
Got the
That
art.
is one thing you have never seen done on any home arcade. What they're doing
multiple
now on
multiple.
arcade. So, for instance, when
bezels
you
at
play
once.
Spy Hunter in the bezel, depending on what weapon you're using, that weapon lights up on the bezel.
Yeah, they all work. They're
You never see
interactive. They
that.
were
It's like
interactive.
working, yeah. They're
It's pretty
easy
cool.
to push, dude. I can show you next time I'm over at your house.
Yeah, I just sit. You don't push
You
them the
literally
same way.
you usually just drag and drop them.
But not
on the
into
old
your
school.
IR games.
Yeah, and now they got a new
Not into the
tool.
games.
They got a Swiss Army tool
There's a
that
Swiss
does it
Army
all.
tool you can use that.
Yeah,
Or if you use the old one,
I'm scared to put that
you
in.
basically just drag.
No,
and
you
drop
want to get
the
that
zip
Swiss Army tool's
onto
amazing.
a
Yeah.
back
It's everything
dial,
in one.
and that says push bezel.
Blue
it
Shark.
pushes it right to it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Blue Shark.
Yeah, the blue
Yeah.
shark bezel looks really.
I put
neat.
Brooklyn. I put all the bezels on. I mean, it must have took me like I spent days, but I got every bezel that was on there now on there. They look great, man. It just
I know. I mean,
the presentation is killer.
Jason's one of the people like killing it with the
Beautiful,
freaking
yeah,
bezels.
beautiful
I downloaded
artwork.
all
man.
of them.
If you love arcade games,
But it's like some of these bezels, it is the difference between like Battlezone.
oh yeah,
I mean, come on.
Asteroids Deluxe. It actually has
Asteroids
the back.
Deluxe
It
puts
has
the
the background like the real arcade has. So once you push that with everything, it's great, man. It's a great way to play the game.
People love it though.
I know.
And I like what they're doing on some of them. Kind of like remember what Michael did with the bezel, where it actually kind of looked
Like a film.
original because
And
it
you
was,
actually
it
see it like when it,
overlaps a
yeah,
little
it was
bit.
like the film that they put on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it actually it has the effect of being film. It's really cool. It's
Yeah,
amazing
so
what they're doing.
Some of these games when you're playing them with the bezels that they're doing, it's like you're not going to get this experience of the game because it's almost like part of the game. And it was really impressive what you guys did with Blue Shark with the multi-layer. I see you did like 2 layers of bezels.
I mean, you got to push the ones like for all the games that have backgrounds, like Omega Rates. There's a bunch of them that have special backgrounds, and it really makes a big difference when you play the game.
Yeah, I think anyone that gets rid of their iArcade, I just think it's crazy.
It's like if you love arcade games, it's like a
Yeah.
great way to play them. I mean, like
No
if you
offense, Carl.
buy things
Shoot.
to play games,
Brad, too many people got hung up on a lot of the BS that was being spread about, like Jong.
ColecoVision games and
Difference
all
is
that.
about, like
yeah.
some of them don't realize is we know Jong outside of all of this BS, and we also know that probably like 99% of the stuff that was spread out there is a complete, utter lie, not true about a lot of stuff, and we could have confirmed a lot of stuff, but we just choose not to be always have to be in the middle of
Yeah, I mean,
BS
who
and
wants to be in the
defending
middle of
everybody.
a battleground all the time? And
But
anyway,
everyone can believe what they want to believe.
it's
about
flogging a dead horse at
iArcade
this point.
and why they went out of business and what kind of business they were doing.
They made something that was good, and now it's better than ever, which is the crazy part. If they would have just enabled side loading like it is now,
But a lot of
everyone
this-
would be playing them.
A lot of the stuff that people were being fed out there that they thought was actual truth is not the truth about the actual people and their kind of character. A lot of BS being spread, which is unfortunate, but that's the type of stuff you can do to pretty much anybody
Yeah,
online. You can
Yeah.
spread all kinds of BS.
Yeah, because it takes too much effort to debunk it sometimes.
We know stuff that have been said about us, and we already know. Well, you can pretty much say anything because who's going to go back into history and check? Like
Nobody.
Who goes back 2-3 years and is going to check through every live stream to say, well, that does not match up by watching this. That doesn't seem to be that person's character. So you get people's ear. We were kind of laughing about that on the show because not on the show, just at the restaurant. Like we found it funny that there could be so many shows that go at each other, and you'll see the same people in every chat, and they're all like rah-rahing for everybody, like on all the different things,
that's fine though.
Yeah.
I still think the reason iArcade went under is just because not enough people knew about it. I think if they had a better way,
It's a bad business
more money for
model.
advertising, or if they had one sitting in Target or in Best Buy, who wouldn't buy that?
It was
an arcade one up.
It's too much about passion and making something great, and not enough about business. The business end of it wasn't good, but the product and what they were trying to do was cool. And
Yeah, in the end,
once
I
it
think
was,
they
basically
really had
unleashed, it was
enough
even
games.
better.
They had enough games. Well, no, all those IRAMs came out when the Ninja Baseball Batman. When Time Killers came out, I thought that was going to be a big difference. I thought Time Killers was going to move the needle, and apparently it wasn't as popular as I thought it was. But I knew about Time Killers because it was in local arcades, and I thought that was going to be a banger.
Even as an
banger.
iiRcadian and still to this day, you know, a mega fan of the iiRcade, someone that plays it every day, I still don't understand how their business model was going to work.
It was never going to work. It was like bad business. Like, you look at the business of it, it didn't work.
Yeah.
Well, to me, the version of the iiRcade that actually works is the Evercade. The Evercade has 80% of the library of the arcade, and they've managed to push it down to an economical wide audience by selling a 100-hour console, Brad.
Yeah, physical media, cheap hardware.
Yes, exactly.
And the iiRcade, the hardware got really cheap. I mean, it was down to like $300 for an iiRcade. I mean, you can't imagine the value in that, you know?
Yep. Yeah.
You know
Hell
what?
yeah, Biggie D, all the time.
We didn't utilize the online play on the iiRcade.
Yeah.
Nobody used the online play, and they spent a lot of time and effort on that. Maybe if they had shifted some of that to a different area.
Because everybody,
Yeah.
everybody says they want it, but then
Everybody,
nobody
yeah, I
uses it.
know. They
Same
said
thing
they
with
wanted.
Arcade
You
One
couldn't
Up.
find anybody
No,
online.
nobody uses online, like to the point of that.
Another thing you give it to Evercade is like, you know, you had a lot of similar games, but price-wise, you know, you can get the same game on the physical cartridge. Obviously, you're not playing it on an, you know, 3/4 scale arcade with great controls, but for $20, like some of the games, like it would have cost us that to get two of them for the iiRcade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it was still hard for them to stay in business, you know?
Yeah, I think the business model has to work, you know?
Really, like they really needed to have a lot of iiRcades out there. And people buy, like almost everybody buying the games religiously, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, if the rumors of Arcade One Up is to be believed, big companies can't make it, Brad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point,
who,
Kev Grant.
if Arcade One Up ain't gonna make it, iiRcade certainly ain't gonna make it. Toy Shock ain't, and Well Played is definitely not making it. So,
Well,
Yeah.
I feel like Arcade One Up, I think they're starting to become responsible for their own demise
yeah,
because they made huge mistakes.
Oh, yeah.
I think the football cabinet wound up being a huge financial hit. Probably what it cost them for that, you know,
who called that one?
NFL license, and then not actually putting out the game that was the actual game. You know, taking away the late hits. And then whatever other issues that had. I think they probably
I think for them, they crossed the line when they went from doing the 80s arcade stuff to pushing the 90s fighting game stuff, because that's what the little tiny community that John D was, you know, really worshiping and part of. I think it really lost focus of what made him popular in the first place.
He's right.
You know, I mean,
The titles, yep.
they should have focused on 80s arcade and they would have been fine, but they didn't. And it cost them big time.
Again, with that, like, I just don't see how you can get excited with the same exact cabinet coming out, whether it's a bigger form factor, it's just the same thing.
Same thing,
They don't
again
even
and
give
again.
you anything different. Like, say,
It's the
all
same
right,
piece.
well,
It's the
check it
same
out, you
hardware
get
inside of it. Nothing's
something
different.
new. Yeah, it's just same
Different
thing,
shell.
just different shell. So you're just buying new furniture every year to have the same thing. So yeah, there's just not a lot of excitement. I think the most exciting thing that they did, you know, was their last, you know, light gun cabinet.
Well, people are pretty excited for what's the new cabinet going to be. What's
That
Kev Grant?
Jason says that Think Up lawsuit from a couple months back likely resulted in a loss for a K1 Up. And I've heard from several people that in October the giant loan they took out is due. And that might be the final death knell of Arcade One Up, because you don't see anything happening. I mean, they have pop-ups on their website when you go to it.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Again, like crazy pop-ups all over it.
All over it.
They gotta pay for
It's
that
insane.
little somehow, Brad. A nickel at a time. Every nickel counts.
Brad, you should take out an ad.
Yeah. The Papa Brad Show.
Let's all take out ads. We'll take out every corner. Like they literally have that crap over their own stuff.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
That would be funny. An iiRcadian's ad.
You know, it's funny because a lot of those, a lot of dudes that we butted heads with thought they were better than us because they were repping the bigger company at the time, and now look. You know what I mean?
Well, and it comes
You know.
around.
It's not that long later. What is it? A year,
Yeah.
a little over a year later, and now you're all in the same boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like we don't hold funerals and point
Yeah.
whatever.
Funerals.
Well, I don't know. The Rexer show might have a funeral planned by the end
Oh,
of the year.
Rexer does what
yeah.
Rexer does.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I can't announce myself at these shows.
Yeah. But I don't think Rexer takes it home with him. Just
No.
does it
No.
and then moves on to the next thing.
It's a shtick
Yeah.
to a certain degree.
Oh, what time is it?
Uh-oh.
12:48.
Yeah, so Alex Egabon's not staying over. He's gonna meet us back tomorrow. And Brooklyn and I are crashing out in the hotel room tonight, Brad. I'm gonna take the pull-out couch. Brooklyn's gonna get the bed.
No, I'm gonna take the couch, dude.
No, we'll switch. I'll do it tomorrow. Whatever.
Nah, I'll pretty much sleep on the couch every night anyway.
They're both gonna sleep in the bed. That's why I better give them their privacy. Just
gonna be a long
be
night,
careful
guys.
What I joke about on
Yeah, I
these
know.
fucking
Next,
things.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Kev, you don't mind that I blast death metal music on set? when you go to bed too early?
No.
If Brooklyn goes to bed listening to death metal, I'm in trouble.
Hey, what's up, Team McCloskey?
I actually do.
Arcade
That
Talks
or
here.
ICP, but I'll spare you.
What's up, T?
Team
T's in the
McCloskey.
house.
That's right.
Hey, Brad, while we were at the show, we got some good news for At Games in the
What's
in the
that?
email today that you can buy products off of the machine. How amazing is that? I'm sure you talked
Oh,
about
yeah.
it last night.
Yeah. They didn't tell us anything.
They didn't.
I found out about it today.
Oh, you got the email today too?
Yeah, yeah.
I was like, that's awesome. You
It's
can
like,
finally
thanks,
buy stuff.
thanks, At Games, but hey.
Brad, how long
That's
have we
good.
asked iArcade to do that for us?
Yeah, well, finally, there's found something for home arcade. You can buy the product on the machine. I mean, how long did that take?
Isn't that something you would think would have been done years ago?
You would have thought it wouldn't have been that difficult, but
You mean I don't have to
Apparently.
go into my locker to find these codes, Brad, anymore? I can.
What's up? See, the lockers never worked for me. I always, because they don't put out a lot of stuff that often. Every single time I buy
enter that code.
code, it's like, wait, how do I get my games again?
But that's
I
cool.
always figure it out.
We officially have an online store now. That's really good.
Online store, nice. You just go buy it right from your.
You can buy it right from the machine now. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that's the way it should be.
Now, how do you change the cartridges on
You
this?
just pull them out.
I wouldn't hot swap them.
No.
Turn it off.
They say you can. You can just hot.
I know. I don't want to mess
And
up.
that's how you turn it off?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now lift
like,
that up
pull it
and
out.
then pull the cartridge out.
The
Just
power
slide
button
it
is
out.
one of the worst power buttons in the industry. You have to hold it down for like 5
Yeah.
seconds, and just put in a new cart.
Yeah, Brad. So it's fun, man. So we got all day tomorrow, and we'll probably hang out part of the day Sunday.
That's good.
Depending on, we'll see. Depending on what's going on. I live close by, man. So
Yeah,
I'm telling my wife. I mean, if you need something, because she doesn't even know what the hell I am. I just said I can literally be home in a half hour if you need me for something.
Well, it's cool. It's close to you.
That's a good one.
Yeah, I was actually working.
Hey, Team McCloskey's in 5th place in the Amazonia tournament for National Owners Day for At Games. Congratulations.
Wait, what happened?
1999 super chat from E. Leo.
Leo.
Really great stream tonight, guys. We need Kevin Ika to hang with the Evercadians more.
I
I
would,
agree.
Big money, big prizes. I love it.
That
I will
was
be,
very
I will be definitely with the
this one
Rcade
off,
showing
man.
off my full collection.
I got that up
Yeah,
on the
you
screen.
can definitely
Let's
flex.
get that up there.
See what happens when Ichabod comes on?
I
Shout
know,
out
man.
to E. Leo, 1999 super chat, man. We highly appreciate
Nice.
that. Really great stream tonight, guys. We need Kev and Ika to hang out with the Evercade.
Brad, you know what's
Well,
funny?
Kev will definitely be hanging out.
Yeah, I'll be hanging out next. But you know what's funny, Brad? Between Brooklyn's equipment that he brought and my equipment, we literally have like 30 pounds of stuff, and we have like 1 pound of clothes and toiletries.
I know, it's crazy.
all
It's
streaming
all
stuff.
Okay, what
He
up,
brought
bro?
lights. I brought
Wow.
headphones. I brought computers. I brought keyboards.
all kind of stuff.
Yeah, we're all ready, just to, stream tonight. So we're glad you
You're
guys
all ready.
stopped by and appreciate it. Brooklyn definitely puts his time and love into making sure the streams look good, sound good for anyone that stops by. And Brad, you're looking good. That camera you got, it's really nice.
Yeah. I just got the Elgato face cam.
Damn,
It
what does
looks
that run,
good.
Brad?
$150.
That's it.
That's it. It looks better than my Sony camera.
That's nice.
This is actually the camera that I just for on the go stuff. Like when I go over do the Ichabod show,
Yeah.
I have a old
Maybe it's the wrong controller.
C90 that used to be like the YouTube
Standard
workhorse
issue.
camera that like everyone had, but it's good for the guide. But I
Stuff
leave
changes.
all my my professional setup at like my home studio. Everything's just permanently set up now, so I don't even
Yeah,
bring
that's
that
the way to
stuff
do it.
out.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, it's just I leave that.
Maybe now.
I just bring a ring light. Really don't even need it. It's like
Get hot.
I had it on
We
too.
can't
I
see
look
the
like
score.
I was glowing in the dark. Oh, Ichabod's playing R-Type on the Evercade right now.
Because he wants
Cool.
to put his high score on Kev Dirt's Evercade.
Make sure you put my-
Dude, I cannot beat the level with the giant spaceship.
I'll show you how
Like
to
the
do
whole
it.
level,
I'll,
freaking rage-inducing, man.
Is that the one
Not
where,
used to
where
it.
you're fighting at the whole level? And
The
there's
whole
those,
level.
Those, like,
There's a
rectangles,
top, there's a bottom.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. I was watching Glenn live stream that many years ago, and he's good at it. He was having trouble getting past that level.
So yeah, I told Kevin,
easier on
pick
the iiRcade.
pick whatever you want to do. I care less what I do, and we're just shooting video, but it's just good hanging out. It's great seeing Glenn, great seeing some of the other YouTubers and stuff like that chilling out. It's fun.
Yeah, it's good. It's good hanging out, Brad, with Brooklyn and Ichabod. That's first
Oh,
time
yeah.
meeting these guys. So whenever you have a chance to do it, I couldn't come last year because I was in Nashville at this time. So I didn't have anything planned. So I'm like, I better get up here and hang out with the boys.
That's
It's like
cool.
I know
Yeah.
Kev for such a long time already, and we live relatively
Yeah,
close
relatively
to one
close.
another.
Yeah.
We did the iiRcadian show with you, Brad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When the whole cast changed, and Kevin and I came in.
That's
to
right.
Keep it going.
Well, I mean, I consider
And
you
then
guys.
and then when the PSVR 2 came out, I remember Kevin and I joking around on the show saying adios,
Yeah.
everybody. And then we started, especially when Walkabout dropped on the PSVR 2. That was it. We were
Yeah, we were
playing,
playing
and then
a
that's
lot.
how we met my family, just by
Yeah,
luck.
yeah.
By
Yeah.
luck one day.
And it was good to see Randy on your shows.
He's watching the stream and then came on, and ever since then, it's like we've all become. He's become a great friend of ours.
I know,
Now
like
he's
a
on this
family
show.
of friends. Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what, Brad?
And
There's
that's what it's all about.
there's fights and territorial disputes and whatever, but at the end of the day, I consider us, this group here, these people in the chat, more than just acquaintances. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying?
yeah.
More than just
Yeah.
YouTubers, and we share the love of the material.
And
But
the
I also
gaming.
appreciate that we can hang, Brad, and just talk about anything.
Oh yeah.
and not have any issues or worry about egos. It's just about the hang and the friendship and the material secondary. So it's great that we share the material. But it was so cool hanging out with the guys today, just walking around, sharing the love of the convention. So we're gonna have a cool day tomorrow too. And then I'll
Kev,
probably
look
get
at
out.
all these Evercade cards. Look what Brooklyn started. Look at them all. Look at them all. Look at them all lined
Turning
up.
you turn into a crack addict, Brad. You're like
I got
Pokemon.
7 of them right here.
So Brad, where do you go? Do you go to the site? Do you go to eBay to keep
Man, I
track
use
of the
that
prices?
Canadian place because it's like $18 for a card.
Yeah.
It's like
Oh,
the
Video
cheapest.
Games Plus.
because it's the exchange rate. You get the good exchange rate.
But
It's
Brad,
the
as
cheapest
far
way to
as,
buy
like,
Evercade stuff.
As far as the golden grails, do you have like a YouTube, or I'm sorry, an eBay like link ready to go? Are you stalking the new listings every hour?
I've been watching them. Yeah,
Yeah.
the Pico I got a good deal on because
Yep.
like I could turn around and sell it if I was patient and make
Oh,
50 or $60.
Oh wow.
So
That's the
I got a
thing,
good
Brad. If
deal
you-
on it. You just
if
gotta
you can-
be patient and wait
Yes.
for the right deal to
That's
come
what I was just
along.
gonna say.
But it's hard.
Be patient. Wait for the opening, and you'll get it. Like you'll get something that somebody just lists for cheaper than what they think they have it. And boom, you
Yeah.
get it. You know what I mean?
Eventually, it's gonna come down to that one with the double dragon on it because that one's the hardest one to
This
get.
is tomorrow's hat.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's
Wait,
cool.
Brad, which one is that? The
Is that
wait.
Temco one or
Yeah, I
the
was gonna
home
say, that's
version
the one-
of
that's the
Temco
one,
or
right? The
whatever?
one with the double
Yeah,
dragon? Is that
one is
Temco?
super.
That's-
That one's
that's
super
Temco.
hard
The
to get.
console one, not the one that you have.
Yeah, I
Not
was gonna
the-
say,
not the
that's
arcade,
NES
the console
version of
one.
Double Dragon, right?
Yeah.
I thought- It's actually a really good cartridge.
Yeah, I know. And it has a lot of games on it. If I'm
Yeah.
not,
It's crazy
Brad,
how
in the
expensive it
beginning,
is.
they put
And I can't even find it.
A ton of games on these cartridges, and
I
then
know.
they kind of like.
They backed it
Yeah.
off. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
like-
20 games on one cartridge.
Yeah,
And you're
like the
like, well,
Atari has
maybe
20
we don't need to go
games.
that many.
Yeah, like the Atari has 20 games on it, each
I
of those
know.
guys, and it has like the. I'm a fan of that unreleased game, the Aqua whatever, where you're a diver going down.
Aqua
and you have-
Adventure?
Yeah, dude, I
That's
love
a good
that
one.
game.
That is
I
cool.
love that game.
I want to show. The insane shirts that I bought.
Oh no, Brooklyn's about to show off his shirt for tomorrow, guys. Get your sunglasses
All
out.
right, man.
He's a Brad. Are you wearing your shit? Yeah, Brad's
I got
Brad's
my
prepared.
things on.
He's prepared for
I
this.
think Sundays might be the loudest, but
I might have to let him walk in front of me, Brad, like 10 feet. I don't know if Alex and I can be a part of this.
tomorrow.
Oh my
is gonna be
God.
Gray camo pants.
All right, chat. Get ready for
Got
this.
some color.
Kid hat.
Oh my God.
Oh, there we go. Look at
Oh
that.
my God.
Man, that is awesome.
Mechagodzilla.
Mecha Godzilla and Godzilla.
Look at that.
Double-sided, too.
Dude, double-sided. Oh my God.
Wow,
Brad.
look at
So
that.
if you didn't get it from the back, you'll get it from the front.
With the, yeah, it's gonna go with the gray.
Look at that.
Gray camo.
That is
Oh, we
perfect.
gotta see
That is
some-
Oh
fire.
my
Sunday.
God. Oh wait, yeah. So that's tomorrow. That's what we got to look forward to, Ichabod. Tomorrow in Brooklyn. Brad, I'm just wearing your basic nerdy Nintendo
Yeah,
shit. He's
yeah,
coming
you're gonna
in.
put in with the nerds. He's going to 11. Look at
Oh
that.
my God. Oh
Skeleton
my
and He-Man.
God.
Skeletor
Okay, we're
and
that
He-Man.
tomorrow. Look at that. Oh God. Hey T, it looks awesome. You want to hang? You can hang
That'll
out
be
with him
great.
while
That'll
he
be great.
wears it.
They're only extra long. I mean,
Make
they
sure
are
you
huge.
talk to lots of cosplayers, Brooklyn.
No, he says it looks
That,
awesome.
that content's gold.
Yeah.
There you go. I'm
Oh,
just.
Don't worry.
I'm just wearing a
Perfect.
crappy Nintendo shirt tomorrow, probably. This guy's, he bought these off of what? One of those.
I should have been wearing this tonight.
Oh yeah, there you go.
My,
The Friday Night Arcade Show official shirt.
There you go.
With the
Black
custom
t-shirt.
back, with the-
That is true, T.
Look
Like
at
in
that.
a crowded
Got Brooklyn?
convention, we'll be able to find Brooklyn anywhere in that convention tomorrow. Out
I'll never
Ichabod.
get lost.
That is true.
Like hit the shirt he has on now. He kind of blends in. Not tomorrow.
Yeah.
This one, I was just in Walmart getting some stuff. I
Yeah,
found
Walmart's
this
got
Star
legit
Wars.
shirts.
That is
$5
cool. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Walmart's
It's the
got
classic
legit
Star
stuff. in them.
Wars. Yeah.
I like it because I like
Oh, that's
Star Wars,
cool.
but
That
this
is
is like
cool.
really old.
That's the
school
old
Star
70s.
Wars.
It looks
70s.
like the
Comic book cover. Yeah, it is. I think it is.
Yeah, probably.
That's cool. They made Luke
Yeah,
look like
that was
a
good,
psycho.
cool print.
Yeah.
So that's true. We don't have to call Brooklyn tomorrow. We just have to look around and spot him from space where he's wearing that shirt. It's crazy. He said he had to get them from China, Brad, I think, right?
Yeah.
Right? He ordered them
Those are
from
good.
China, and they just came, unfortunately.
Nice. Just in time.
I ordered this-
Perfect timing.
This collared shirt I ordered. I didn't realize it was coming from China almost a month ago, and it showed up just 2 days ago. And those shirts just showed up yesterday, so like right in time, a day before, and like 2 or 3 days before the event.
Fortunately for us.
My wife saw this.
Brad.
Dude, she saw this shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah, my wife usually likes me in a collared
She's like,
shirt.
nope.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does not think I look.
She's
handsome
like,
in
you
it.
wear it with those guys, not with us. You wear it with Brad
Like-
on his show.
Yeah, you wear that when you go out in public. When you're not
Yeah.
with me, that's what you
Not
wear.
with-
That's
yeah.
I was like,
perfect.
do you understand that? She's like, that's a kid shirt. I'm like, do you understand? No, they're not. These are
wait,
meant for.
But we're kids.
Grown-ups.
Yeah, no, we're grown up kids. Oh, that's hilarious.
Oh my goodness.
Sometimes, Brad, if I think I'm wearing something out that's like a little loud, I'll get confirmation from the wife
You know how
first.
people tag their luggage so it doesn't get lost? Look at my
Look at that. You got the iiRcade tags on there.
iiRcade always lives in Brooklyn's world, Brad. It ain't going out of business then.
Those are the medals. Those were the medals.
Yeah.
Those
Yeah.
are the medals
Oh,
from.
they're the medals.
Yeah, these are
From
the
From,
the,
was that
they
the
did the
Gunther
show.
and KC, was it?
Yeah, that's good use.
Yeah, right. I never, Brad, did you ever go on that show? They
Oh
asked me,
yeah,
but
I got 2 of the 3.
they
I
asked me to go
didn't
on,
get the
never
clean
went on.
sweep. I didn't get the clean sweep, but I got 2
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
3.
Oh, that's true. You guys were like a part of that show
They
for
were
a
pretty
while.
much a part of this show.
Yeah,
when
yeah.
This show first started.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Episode
Honestly.
1, it was
There you
just
go.
myself, Brad, and Rainwater. And
Yeah.
then episode 2, I think from episode 2, like Gunther and Casey started joining us. They were on for a while.
It's been a long journey.
Yeah, a while.
You know, I had my iiRcade for quite a while before I watched any of your shows or the iiRcade Zone with Gunther.
Ichabod was on also. He was on their show.
No, I was never on that.
Then what did you win? You don't
Oh
have,
no,
oh, they just sent them to you as extras?
no. That
He did the NBA Jam, huh?
That
You
was
weren't on
Old
that?
School Gamer.
You were never on iiRcade Zone?
No, it
I'm
was Old School
surprised,
Gamer
man,
Live.
because you were like a high scorer.
Yeah, I probably could have if I would have. I just never contacted him.
Kev, could you grab me? I want to try that the Rockstar, the one that's the green tea.
Yeah.
You think we're at a hotel. The fridge should be stocked with beer, not rock stars.
Yeah.
It was my fault.
But
Free Rockstar. Pop it open.
Rockstar Rehab.
Yeah, how many?
yeah, that's what you're supposed to drink in the morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say not at night, dude. You're gonna be up all night.
No, I could drink all of these and still go to bed.
That means you drink a lot of them, right?
Yeah.
You drink-
I really don't.
No, really.
No, and I've been pretty much almost stopping drinking energy drinks. I had my first one today in about a week.
Yeah, right. You've been trying to sleep. Brooklyn's playing Evercade. Well, guys,
Alex got
I'm-
think about it.
I really want. I think I'm gonna call tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right, get the F out.
I'll
of here.
listen. I'll listen to the stream in my car.
No, we're gonna end it soon too.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, you are.
What
Okay.
time are we gonna see you tomorrow?
Yeah.
What time are you pulling up?
We'll end it because
When I wake up,
You can end it.
I don't know.
the show opens at 11. So you say whenever. You just tell us when you get here, and we'll meet up with you. We're gonna probably eat.
We're gonna
breakfast
get
here,
breakfast.
somewhere here.
Yeah.
Because he'll eat breakfast at his house.
Yeah, I'll eat breakfast.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, y'all have a great time. I'll be watching.
Yeah, Brad. Again, there's a YouTube page for Too Many Games if you want
Okay,
to look at
cool.
the schedule, and you can see the weird consoles and the video game history. And
Yeah, have fun.
Anything, yeah. So it's the first year I think they're doing the live stream portion. They've never done that before.
Yeah, but we'll give you the important stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Go to
yeah.
Brooklyn's live stream. Screw Too
Yeah,
Many Games Professional.
Yeah.
Yeah, Brooklyn's got the GoPro.
Dude,
on
what do
somebody's
they
head.
want to
You need to
charge?
film the cosplay wrestling. That sounds good.
Is it like $40 a day to hook to their Wi-Fi?
What here without?
No,
oh,
no,
yeah.
at too many games.
Yeah, so Brad, you go to Too Many Games, and you know how there's like public Wi-Fi everywhere these days.
Yeah.
You go to the Wi-Fi and it says, "Hey, convention, guest Wi-Fi." You're like, "Oh, cool." Then you go to it and they're charging you like $15-$20.
God, what a
I thought
ripoff.
it was 40 for
Yeah,
a second.
well, I don't know if there was a 3-day option. I'm like, why would I do that? That's insane. Like, where's your public hotspot or something? So they're grifting as many people as they can.
They
for
grifted,
the
man.
internet.
Those YouTubers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
They know that there's people that need it.
They
So-
better have some sexy ass girl like holding a freaking router next to me that I'm plugged into.
That's what I'm talking about. For that kind of money.
I'll pay.
Yeah. You pay $40 and you make 35 cents on the video when
On
it's
the
on your
AdSense.
channel. Yeah, 30. Here's your 35 cents.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
no, thank you. Anyway,
so-
you get like if you're really looking for higher quality, you want to record it and then then go over it.
Yeah,
Just get all
exactly.
B-roll footage.
Yeah, that's
It'll be
all,
higher
Brad,
quality. That's how
all
I
I'm
do it.
doing.
I used to
I'm
try to
just
do stuff
filming-
live, but it's not as good.
No, it's not. Even if you did connect or whatever, everyone's
It's so
bringing it
noisy
down.
too. Like when you're actually there, it's
Yeah,
like
it
so
is.
Yeah,
There's a
noisy.
lot of
It's like
people.
there's so much
Yeah.
white noise. Like people don't realize. Like when you go to Southern Fried Gaming, that's like 300 machines all running at full volume.
Exactly.
So like all that you hear is like noise. I mean, so
Yeah,
like
exactly.
it's
That's why it's better to film it, cut it, put some music behind it. You know what
yeah,
I mean? Yeah,
narrate
that's,
over it.
That's all I'm doing.
That's how you
Yeah.
can get a good video.
I've been putting out
As
a
far
lot
as
of
content,
shorts.
that's
if
what I
you're
like to
watching,
watch.
So, you know,
But I like
people
live
people
too.
like
But
the shorts. They're quick. So, been doing that.
yeah, the shorts are
Said
good.
probably do some live, but yeah, I wanna get use out of my 4K semi-pro camera and the and one of us wearing the GoPro.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Just get as much footage as you can. You can always edit it later.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
I,
Brad knows.
I'm getting a lot, but I don't want to get too crazy because I know what happens if I do. If I start getting too much and have too much selection, because I don't film.
It's hard to
not
cut
like
it
I
down.
film in order. Something I film on the last day might be shown right at the beginning. You know, I piece the story together with the footage I got. And
Martin Scorsese over here, Brad.
I know.
well, that's how you edit.
That's what I did for Southern Fried Gaming. I just got all the footage and then I just like
Yeah,
I
so
kind
if
of
I
cut
had
it
too much-
out of,
Yeah,
when I
exactly.
was done. I cut it all down to like
10
15
minutes. Or
minutes.
less, right,
That's why I
right.
decided not to do 4K because I know if I do 4K, I'm gonna try to move all the files, and it's gonna say you don't have enough space.
Right, it's a lot of
The files
storage.
are massive. I do have a huge battery that I bought years ago. You see that sticking off the back?
Yeah, I
this
see it.
thing will run this thing the whole time I'm here. I'll never have to charge it. I have a huge memory card in here, so I will not run out of space. And I was showing Kev earlier how the lens in this camera floats around inside. Soon as
That's
you
cool.
Turn it on.
So it's kind of like a built-in gimbal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it's
it doesn't
crazy.
it doesn't move.
Yeah, it's
That's
crazy.
great.
I was looking at it. I'm like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I've shot some of my old school documentaries. All were done with that camera and my old GoPro. And
Yeah,
I
that's
still
cool.
have that old GoPro, but you know, it still gets the work done. It's
Well,
weird.
that's
I haven't been
awesome.
on the camera so long. Like I, just make sure I was charged up. I had to turn it on and like learn how to freaking use the thing again.
It'll come back.
Yeah, it's, you know, 'cause damn, since like 2019, I was obviously at too many games, but I wasn't at a lot of events. And last time I was at too many games, I was just streaming. But it'll be fun to have footage. Yeah, if you guys want to catch it, just look out on the channel. If we're not dropping shorts tomorrow, we'll be live. I know it's going to be 3 of us. I know Glenn will be around, obviously. Possibly Gregory, who you see in the chats.
That's
I
cool.
don't know who else, you know.
Well, have fun, Brooklyn.
Tomorrow, they say, plan for a busy day. A lot of people will. Today was packed, and tomorrow, is really, it's a day off, and people are. Not everybody goes all 3 days, but Saturday and Sunday
Yeah.
are busy days.
Yeah, for Southern Fried Gaming, Friday was the best day to get your footage because everyone is a lot busier and more machines break.
Yep.
Like a bunch of machines will go down on Saturday,
Yep.
and then Sunday, there's a lot less people.
Yeah.
But that's the day you want to try to get the deals. Like if you're looking for a deal on something,
That's what I
because
was
they don't
telling
want to.
Brooklyn.
That's when you go shopping. If you can hold out.
That's what I was saying, Brad. Get there Sunday afternoon, wheel and deal.
Yeah, that's wheeling and dealing time because
But yo, shout out T Arcade Talk, Jason Little Alien. Let me go down this list. Shotgun Sean, E Leo. Shout out again for that $20 super chat. We really appreciate it. Who else are we having there? Biggie D's Arcade.
Carl was
My
in
boy
there.
Spooky Tuesday, part of my show on my other channel, which I highly warn everyone in this side of things to stay away from.
I think Carlo was in the chat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
going through see who's hanging out here tonight. Of course, Jason, Little Alien, Carlo. Yep, saw him in there earlier. A few others. I don't know. I can't go back any further here on the
Yeah.
chat.
Well, have a great time, man.
Thanks, Brad.
Brad,
Awesome.
thanks for hanging
Thanks
out
for
with us,
jumping
Oh, no
on.
problem, man. I'm always available.
Sorry we had to
so.
do this. Like I just had to throw the freaking link in the chat.
It was
I
good.
couldn't
It was
get
fine.
into our chat room on this PC. And I was like, I don't want to waste any more time because I literally thought we were going to be doing this probably almost the same time like Game Room dudes do their show like early.
Yeah.
But we just we were just hanging out and we're just trying not to feel rushed.
Yeah. Yeah. Have
Just
fun. Chill.
relaxing. So then we wound up going out to dinner afterwards. But here we are. We wound up starting later than I thought we would.
Yeah. You don't need to get in there. Or it sounds like you get like the doesn't open till 11. So you can sleep in a little bit.
Yeah, exactly, Brad. And we can eat here if we have to, Brooklyn. So we're good.
Yep. We're good. Tomorrow's gonna be a fun, relaxing day. Like I said, stay tuned to the channel for, we'll be popping in live. Usually, if I pop in live, it's not like one of those. Oh, he's live, and 30 seconds later, I'm gone.
Yeah. You're gonna be
If
walking
if
around for a while.
Live, I can literally go live now and stream all night and all day
I know.
tomorrow, and I will not run out of power. I come with the stuff necessary to keep live streams going.
I know.
But so if I go live, we might be live for a bit. I got
Yeah. It's
other
good. You
people
never know
that
what you're
need
gonna
to
catch
sign if
either.
I
You
need
know,
to-
that's
if
the
I
way to
need
do it.
Hand the baton over to someone else because I want to do some, some 4K videos. We could do that. So it'll be good that we're because we got 3 of us at least will be together. So
Yeah.
I'm sure they can help me out. Just hold the camera smooth,
Putting us to work, Brad. I'm just here to shop.
You're in the
Time.
crew.
Put me to work. What
Putting
the
you to
heck?
work, Kev Gret.
Yeah, what the heck? I can work at home. What's he doing?
Yeah, why do I do that? No one's watching anyway. If you did watch this tonight, thank you so much. We will see you the next time
Brad, big thanks for jumping on tonight. Thanks,
Oh yeah,
Brad.
man.
right here on the Friday Night Arcade Show. This is Brooklyn Menace with Kev Gret and Ichabod Crane and Papa Brad.
And Papa Brad.
Thank you so much. We will see you next time.
See you guys.
Stay legit.